Peace, peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Salute to the rec mob. Run the likes up. We didn't come to play no games. Okay. Niggas can sell it how they want to sell it. But listen, we gonna speak real shit. Now, mind you, Gillie's my man, but that ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Uh, salute the Big Daddy Kane. We gonna talk this Max B shit. Well, let's get right into it. Gillie takes to his Instagram and shouts Max B pretty much for you know, mentioning Big Daddy Kane, but we know the way he mentioned him, it wasn't in a good light. But let's go to Gillie clip, nevertheless, and let's get right to the shit. Run the likes up. Salute to the rec mob. I'm taking calls, and then I'm getting into one of the hardest intros in hip hop history. M.Reck, China Black, all in. Let's get to it. Salute to the rec mob. We here.
First and foremost, right, I want to say shout out to Max B for getting Kane popping again, for getting all the old niggas that's talking about Kane talking about him again, because you niggas wasn't talking about none of the legends 2 weeks ago, last week, a month ago. Y'all wasn't bringing a nigga up at all. He was just running around doing his shows, performing, getting his money. Y'all niggas was waiting on a nigga to die so y'all could show up to his funeral, nigga. Shout out to Max B for bringing Kane up, and now everybody's giving Kane his flowers, which is well-deserved, Kane. You a motherfucking legend. But the reality of it is all these niggas that's trying to get some clicks and some likes, they're supposed to love Kane. Why y'all wasn't talking about that nigga last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago? There's a whole bunch of other legends the fuck out here y'all niggas don't never bring up. Y'all niggas waiting for them niggas to die so y'all can show up to their fucking funeral. Why y'all niggas don't bring them niggas up? Because the last time I checked, the only nigga that talk about motherfucking legends is Wallow. He the only nigga hold them niggas down on the regular, nigga. So I'm going to say again, shout out to Max B, man, for bringing a legend up in a controversial way and making him relevant again to the world, making him be talked about and get his flowers to the world. Max B, you did a hell of a job. Right. First and foremost, right, I want to say shout out to Max B.
I'm going to say this, man. Salute. Like I said, Gillie's my man. You know what I'm saying? He been on my other platform, ForbesDVD.com and all that. I know Gillie for a good while. I did multiple interviews with Gillie. I could pull him up, whatever, but never mind that. But niggas ain't gonna negate the fact that what Max B did was valid. Shit wasn't valid. I see Big Daddy Kane in the comments too. I'm gonna read Kane comments real quick. Big Daddy Kane, kept it diplomatic. He said, "May Allah continue to bless you, Gillie. I wish you nothing but continued success, well-being." So, Kane ain't co-signing the bullshit either. He just pretty much hit him with God bless you. You know what I'm saying? But now I got more respect the way Wallow and French handled the situation. Here go the calls. Hold on 1 second. Run the likes up. Salute to the rec mob. Let me get the caller tapped in with the people. Run the likes up soon as you come in the room. This is gonna be one of those lives because we're gonna have this real talk.
Like y'all tap that like button, man. Just show love to the God of this, like podcast and whatever you want to call it, man. M.Reck, man.
Salute, good brother. State your name. Let the people know who you be real quick, and let's get into your assessment. How you feel about Gillie? Pretty much co-signing the bullshit. Trying to flip it.
Nah, it's definitely some bullshit. But I know you don't want too much cussing, but it's definitely some bullshit.
I'm gonna say it like this because I see a couple of niggas trying to run with this narrative. Run the likes up, y'all. This is gonna be one of those ones.
Run the likes up, man. Show love, M.Reck, man.
I'm gonna give you an analogy real quick, and I'm gonna let the caller talk. That's the equivalent, because he's a forefather. So Big Daddy Kane is somewhat like our parents. You dig what I'm saying? He's a forefather of this shit.
Respect.
So let's take it to the parent analogy. That's the equivalent of your man seeing your moms, right? Your mom start hitting the gym, and he says, Miss Johnson, you got a fat ass. That gym doing
That's
you right.
crazy.
That gym doing you right? And then now your moms come in the crib, call you, or right? Your moms be like, yo, your man K, he disrespected me. He said I had a fat ass. So off the rip, you gonna go win. You fuck calling K. You gonna run down on K. You going to his crib, his job.
BDK, we got. That's crazy.
All that, right? Because you gotta understand. Now you trying to see where K mine is at, and you don't even care. But at the same time, you gonna try to look for an explanation. And as soon as he say, yo, dog, I was giving your moms a compliment. She got a fat ass. It's off with his head. Okay, so
that's super disrespect. That's crazy.
Let's stop playing, right? I'm gonna let you talk your talk now. Let's get it.
Yeah. My thing about like, BDK, man, like these are. I'm just gonna name a certain names of people, right? All right, big BDK, LL Cool J. Like, it's certain people, Ice Cube, Tupac, X. It's certain people, Nas. You can't disrespect them in front of me.
Facts.
So it's certain people that put down, they put down they put the business in. They made like BDK is I mean, Jazz O got something to do with Jay-Z too, but BDK was the first person to put him on TV.
Come on now.
Then you got BDK brought out Tupac and Biggie when they came out on the stage. Like, come on, man, what we talking about?
That's a fact. Yo.
So it's like,
look,
we're not even talking about his music. We're talking about who he kind of like ushered in and up their level in the game. We're not even talking about his music. He put people on, like, people be hating, man. People don't be wanting to see people get on like that. And BDK, man, then they got 2 cuts on his eyebrows, trying to wild out, man. Nah, get out of there. Man, they talking crazy, man.
Yo, this is what we gonna do.
Gillie is a sucker for that, though. And I'm from PA, too, though. And Gillie is a sucker for that shit, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, this is what we gonna do. Because Gillie, my man, I ain't feeling.
No, I like Gillie, though, but he a sucker for.
Yeah.
He a sucker for. I ain't trying to play him. That's your name. And I'm from PA. I love Gillie, though. I like Major Figures and them back in the day and all that. But my fault.
Now, hear me out, because we got a lot of callers. This is what we're going to do. Tap back in. All I'm going to say, I'm not feeling Gillie comments in that situation at all. With this Big Daddy Kane
I respect that, though.
I'm not feeling it. Gillie the homie and all that. Fuck all that homie shit. Right now, me and Gillie can have an argument, whatever. We can fight, whatever. But nigga, I'm for the shit. Like, nah, nigga, just like my analogy in the beginning of this live, listen back, I make it again. But let me get to these other callers, King, because the lines.
Nah, I appreciate you, M.Reck, man. Y'all tap that like button, man. Y'all show love to M.Reck, man. I'll tap in probably later if I can, but I'm gonna still be listening though.
Let's get it. Salute. Let's get it. We gonna talk today. Run the lights up. Listen. All respect to Big Daddy Kane. I know he was keeping it diplomatic, but even French kept it real. Even though French is still selling the Max B project that they got together, Waveguards 2, the Cosmo Brothers and all that, but never mind that. I got one of the official Mrecktv live hosts, my brother JR from the lower. You got the floor.
Yo, man. First and foremost, peace, Rec Mob. You know what I'm saying? Peace to David Flat, peace SJ. You know what I mean? Peace to the whole Rec Mob family. The whole family. And then also salute to you, my brother M.Reck, man.
You already. Salute to you, JR. Appreciate you. Run the lights up. Hold on, man. This is going to be the livest show. This is the livest show ever. And don't forget where this energy came from. Don't forget where this protecting Big Daddy Kane and protecting the culture came from. And we always hold down our legends over here. I've been doing that. Y'all know that. That's why y'all locked in the way y'all do, because y'all know y'all was looking for M.Reck to, to address this shit. So let's cut that out first and foremost. Okay? Always salute the legends, 80s, 90s. Oh, listen, man. Listen, go. Everything's documented. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, JR, what's your thoughts on Gillie comments? And then I don't know if you heard my analogy to the situation.
I heard the analogy, man. I mean, it's simple as this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gillie a bozo for that, bro. And it's funny because when this first happened, shout out to Miss Janie B, and shout out to Miss Songs by Alicia, because they came at Gillie.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell back. You know what I'm saying? I was slow to that party. I kind of fell back, like, I'm just gonna let Max B have it.
Yeah.
Both of them sisters seen this dude coming, and they clocked him early, and they got at it. They got at him for being a bird already. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say this, man. That's a bird move. Son, just say, yo, we should have did better while we had Max B live on the show. We should have did better.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Max B was wailing. Just say that. Why you gonna come out here and try to mix and match or you know what I mean? Or no. Let me tell you something. Wallow ain't the only one that gives. There's multiple people that give the legends respect, homie.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Multiple people would have been in that situation that would have never opened their mouth and said what Max B said. Come on, B.
Facts.
You don't take a brain surgeon or a rocket scientist.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, brother.
Fat Joe and Funkmaster Flex, they not my favorite people, but
facts.
They comments on what Max B did was right and exact. Okay?
Facts.
They comments on what Max B did was right and exact. And if you moving the goalposts, shit was disrespect. Okay? That's why Kane was diplomatic about what he said in his comments to Gillie. He was diplomatic. Okay? So I'm gonna land my plane.
Kane gotta say, look, Kane is already, first off, Kane already see the game.
Mm-hmm.
So what Kane did right there is keep himself above the water. You see what I'm saying? He ain't wallowing in the mud with pigs. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He already see that the multitudes have come out here and it's spanked all y'all. He don't have to say what he has to say, because that's like, once again, you know what I'm saying? I know you use the mom analogy, but in any situation, I remember if you was talking to an elder when I was coming up, if you was talking to an older person in any form of disrespect, a younger person that was your age would jump out the window on you. They'll go upstairs on you.
Correct.
The old people ain't gonna have to do nothing. When the other people that's around your age or maybe even slightly older than you, when they seen you being out of pocket, they was going upstairs. They was going up top on you. The older people don't gotta do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point we're making. Just because people ain't out here and saying, "Oh yeah, Big Daddy Kane this, Big Daddy Kane that" at every turn, that don't mean that people was gonna sit back and say, if you brought up a list or whatever the case may be, that people were gonna be so disrespectful to not bring Big Daddy Kane up at all. Like, what are you talking about? That made no sense. Like the analogy he was trying to make, like, oh, this dude brought Big Daddy Kane back to life. How? With disrespect?
But remind you, it was a caller or two that was on that time when we first addressed this narrative, and we shut that down. We not doing that because
exactly
all that's going to do is somebody from the younger generation going to feel like it's okay to disrespect their legends, our legends, and then feel like, oh, they can maybe fix it in the interview or do a record with a nigga and it's okay. You feel me?
Facts.
That's what Gillie doing. You making this shit like it's okay. But I know y'all niggas got a podcast. You got a lot of ads and, different, promo on your shit. So you don't want the interview to come down. Y'all don't, because y'all got, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money that was exchanged already. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all edit a lot of shit out. Like, all right, you know what I'm gonna do? I gotta play DJ Scratch shit. I saw his shit a couple of days ago, and DJ Scratch said the interview should have never went up. At least those parts could have got edited out. DJ Scratch, salute, legend from Brooklyn, but also he's Big Daddy Kane DJ. Remember, DJ Scratch DJ'd the Big Daddy Kane versus KRS a few years ago, and he broke down everything, what happened at the verses with Kane and KRS and shit like that. You know what I mean? But JR, this is what I'm gonna do. They calling up crazy. I'm
gonna get out the way. I just want to put this one other thing out there because you just brought this up. Yeah, number one, he could have brought it down, but to me, the better thing that they could have did, they could have checked him in the moment. The pushback in that room wasn't right. Do you understand? The pushback in that room was not sufficient. Even from Wallow, even though Wallow was trying to push back, to me, the pushback in the room was not efficient, bro. So, and I'm gonna land my plane there, Rec. Rec, shout out, brother, and keep going. Rec Mob, love y'all. Peace, SJ. Peace, David Flat. And I'll tap back in if anything else, man. I just had to get that off.
You can tap back in. It's all love, JR. My brother. Great assessment.
Yes, sir, man.
Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. The line's on fire. Call me up. Run the likes up. This is one of those. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm in this damn live. Listen, man, niggas ain't gonna keep it real like this. Hold on 1 second, caller. I got you. Run those damn lights up. All that sitting in the bushes and all that, we ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing it today. I want to see those likes go up right now. Hold on, I'm about to hit the refresh button. It's at 84 likes and we got 200 people in the room. Get the likes up, man, so this live can be recommended. All that sitting in the bushes and all that shit, like, come on, man. Let's get it. All right, caller, state your name and where you calling from.
Peace, M.Reck. Peace. This is Blizzard Man from the Bronx, man. We definitely vibed before. I'm definitely a part of the the Rec Room family, and I smashed that like button before I even walked in the building. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, good brother.
Always, man.
The like button costs you nothing, man. It costs you nothing to hit the like button, and I won't even see. And I won't even see if you hit the like button or not. That's for YouTube. They don't even let me know who hit the like button. So just in case you don't want to hit the like button because you don't want M.Reck to see, I'm not going to even see your like, my nigga. Do the shit for Kane and hip hop, my nigga. That's how funny these niggas is.
That's right.
You got the floor, homie. You got the floor. Let's get it.
Do it for the culture, yo. You know what? I'm doing the knowledge and peace, beloved. Anyway, we ain't speaking a minute. You know what I mean? In this situation with Gillie saying that, I think Gillie, what he's doing is, if we looking at it on a bigger scale, I'm gonna take it from this aspect. I think what he's doing is quietly squashing what Mrecktv said. You understand what I'm saying? In a roundabout way by talking loud. Yeah, Big Daddy Kane. Now we know people been watching Kane.
Come on.
This ain't nothing new. It's all over. You hear me, God?
Yeah, I hear you. You good? Keep going.
It's all over, the internet. It's nothing. Anytime you look on the internet, you see Big Daddy Kane or something with his like this. They showing things, Come on, man. Everybody know what it is. And Mrecktv, I guess he just, he's saying things, just to say it, to get something popping, to start something. But it's starting to look like disrespect. It's not looking like, somebody saying it just to rile people up. It's starting to look disrespectful, and this is what everybody running with. The disrespect is looking crazy. Why he couldn't just say, give the props to Big Daddy Kane and keep it pushing instead of, we know what you did. Listen, man, you ain't no folk hero because you went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, a lot of people went to prison. Get out of here with that, man. Relax. Stay in your lane for real. Be respectful, like you said earlier. Example you gave. That's like somebody disrespecting your parents.
That's what I said.
Crazy?
I'm gonna have to say it again. I'm gonna have to say it again later on. But this is, Big Daddy Kane is a forefather of this hip hop shit for us hip hop babies, and we're not gonna allow nobody disrespect none of our parents, man. This culture, we gotta protect it, and the legends. I'm gonna let you speak. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, because I'm in that age bracket. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I wouldn't stand for nobody disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? My parents, or none of the youngest, the women, any of us, and not even you, bro.
Facts.
Like, for real. This is crazy. Like, why can't, our people just come with the props and put it out there like that, as opposed to it always got to be some type of controversy? Because, I understand, people got to get their paper and do what they got to do, but I want to know what Max B stands to gain from saying he's better than Kane. I ain't even mean to rhyme that time either.
No doubt, bro. So look, this is what we do. The lines is crazy. I'm trying to get to everybody. You more than call back. What's your name? What's your name, homie?
You already know.
What's your name?
This Blizzard Man KB from the Bronx, dog. We always, what I'm saying, always with you.
No doubt.
I definitely got to get with you too.
All right.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Let's get it, y'all. The line's on fire. Run the likes up, man. Run the likes up. We got to close to 300 in here. Let's run the likes up, man. We doing this shit for hip hop. We doing this shit for our legends. Big Daddy Kane, all that fly shit, man. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mob. And I'm going to run down the whole play why niggas is running with it. Because Gillie and Wallow, they in on this campaign with French and Max B because they dropped the project. And it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money got exchanged. I know how this shit go. I've been in this shit. Niggas copy the blueprint. I was interviewing Gillie probably 15 years ago before he thought about doing a podcast. You know what I mean? Look it up. It's there. But nevertheless, caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yo, this is All Positive Network, calling from Greenville, North Carolina. Right here.
Right.
All Positive Network.
Salute. What's going on?
Salute. I agree with the people that are not backing Max B, like going at Max B, this and that. But I'm a Kane fan. I don't even know a Max B song, bar, album, anything. I've never heard it. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to him, people listen to him, that's fine. But I agree with the people that's not backing Max B. But my problem with this is that we got to keep that same energy across the board. Because when Eminem is dissing Melly Mel, who's also a legend, a lot of these guys on these podcasts was quiet because they scared of Jimmy Iovine. So they scared to go against this white man, but you'll go against Max B. And like I said, I'm not agreeing with Max B. I'm not a Max B fan, but you got to keep that energy across the board.
I'm going to say this because I don't know. We might have spoke before, but I don't know if you know how I get down. Because that shit don't rock over.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
I'm not talking about you. And I was I'm tight. I'm cool with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying in general, not you, but I'm just saying the other guys. Oh, not you. I'm just saying the other podcasters, like the Fat Joes and all these guys speaking out against Max B, in which they should, but they didn't have the same energy for Eminem when he did Melly Mel. And I just think that's the problem across hip hop. Like they select and choose which guys they should go at. So that's all I'm saying.
Got you.
But I'm cool with you though. I know you think about everything.
Yeah, now I address everything head on. Pause. But
I know
give me your assessment because we got a lot of people calling. I'm just trying to get to everything. Anything else you want to add on to this Max B, Gillie?
Gillie, man. Gillie is out for them. Gillie lets you know he's out for that dough, man. Gillie's going back whatever's popular and whatever brings him the money. I mean, he's a businessman now. There's nothing more, nothing less. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's going if somebody slapped his mother, if he could make money off of it, you know what I'm saying, he would. I mean, that's what he's out.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, but look, this is what we do. Tap back in, homie. We just trying to get to everybody. I appreciate you tapping in. You heard? Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. Run it up. We got a lot of people calling. I'm gonna get back to the calls. I'm gonna play DJ Scratch addressing Gillie, Wallow, and the whole Max B situation. I'm also play, the Fat Joe shit, Crazy Legs. But yeah, I'm gonna play DJ Scratch because I've been wanting to get to that. Run the likes up. Salute to the Wreck Mob. Where we at on the likes? Let me refresh it. Where we at on the likes? Are we close to 300? Because we got close to 300 people in the room. Come on, get the likes up. Get the likes up, y'all. The like button is free. Let's get it up real quick. I can end this live right now and allow these niggas to disrespect our legends and all that other shit, man. I'm here, because I checked this shit from the door. As soon as that interview went up, I went live on it. Let's get the lights up, man. Okay? Actually, the energy came from here. You know what I mean? The backlash, for Max doing what he doing, the energy came from here. This is a fact. So run the likes up. And I'm still on it. All right, let's go to DJ Scratch real quick. And he from my projects too, Albany projects too. That's crazy. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We going to DJ Scratch, another legend, and dope producer, dope DJ, dope producer all around. He checks Gillie Wallow on this Max B situation. Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. Run the likes up. Cost you nothing to hit that like button.
Peace, peace, peace. And I see everybody up in arms about the dude disrespecting Big Daddy Kane on that podcast. And shout out to everybody that, that's in defense of Big Daddy Kane, that spoke out, Fat Joe, my son, so on and so forth. The list goes on. But I just want to address the real problem, the root of the problem. Because that part of that interview should have never been seen. They should have edited that part out and then posted the interview. It should have never been seen because they know it was disrespectful. But, in this day and age, everybody want to go viral for bad things. You know what I mean? It should have never been posted. And I remember when Black media first began. And Black media was started strictly because anytime you seen a hip-hop artist in the newspaper for something bad, anytime we did good things, we would never get coverage of that. So that's what Black media started doing. That's why Black media was created, to highlight all of the good things that we do and protect ourselves, protect our kings and queens of this culture. That's what it was for. And for some crazy reason, we lost our way by far for a long time now. That's the real problem. We have to protect our kings and queens of this culture, man, no matter what. Fuck them views, fuck them clicks. We need to protect each other. No other genre of music, no other culture will allow somebody to disrespect one of our hierarchy.
Facts. Scratch, get him, Scratch. That's why nigga Gillie had to respond. He actually really responding to, of course, the energy over here, but directly to Scratch. Let's get it. Run the likes up.
Kings and queens of this culture. We got to do better. And, no disrespect to anybody, man, but we got to do better as a culture. Somebody got to do the right thing. Everybody can't just do the smut shit, man. And just by y'all putting that out, that shit probably put a battery in homie back. He probably gonna say something else disrespectful. And that's the problem, man. You can't.
What he did, facts, what he did, Max double down. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why the shit gotta get checked at the door. Salute the Scratch. Facts.
You gotta police this shit. We gotta police ourselves, man. Allah gives us grace, but we gotta give grace to each other as well. Word. And I hope everybody have a great, safe summer. Let's just do better as a culture, Black media. And I know there's the gossip sites. There's a space for that. There's a space for that. There's a space for the smut, but for the podcasts that claim to be for the culture and shit like that, y'all can't be doing shit like this, man. You can't allow that type of shit to see the light of day. You can't do it. Big Daddy Kane is a king.
All right, and there's a lot of people in this comments. I'm gonna play Gillie clip real quick for the people that ain't catch it. Run the lights up. I'm gonna go back to DJ Scratch page because there's a lot of people in the comments, a lot of legends, Jada Kiss that agree with him. DJ Premier, DJ Cool V from the Juice Crew, my brother, Zab, Judah, Rock Wilder. Yeah, a lot of people. But let's go to Gillie clip. Pretty much responding to myself, the Wreck Mob, and all the legends that have been speaking up for Big Daddy Kane. Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. I got y'all.
First and foremost, right, I want to say shout out to Max B Forgetting Kane popping again. Forgetting all the old niggas that's talking about Kane, talking about him again, because you niggas wasn't talking about none of the legends 2 weeks ago, last week, a month ago. Y'all wasn't bringing a nigga up at all. He was just running around doing his shows, performing, getting his money. Y'all niggas was waiting on a nigga to die so y'all could show up to his funeral, nigga. Shout out to Mrecktv for bringing Kane up, and now everybody's giving Kane his flowers, which is well-deserved, Kane. You a motherfucking legend. But the reality of it is all these niggas that's trying to get some clicks and some likes, they're supposed to love Kane. Why y'all wasn't talking about that nigga last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago? There's a whole bunch of other legends the fuck out here y'all niggas don't never bring up. Y'all niggas waiting for them niggas to die so y'all can show up to their fucking funeral. Why y'all niggas don't bring them niggas up? Because the last time I checked, the only nigga that talk about motherfucking legends is Wallow. He the only nigga.
Lies. Y'all already know what we do over here. M.Reck and Mrecktv. Stay saluting the legends. Come on, man. And many other platforms too. Let's get it. That's lies, Gillie. And you my man. That's a goddamn lie, though.
Nigga hold them niggas down on the regular, nigga. So I'ma say again, shout out to Mrecktv, man, for bringing a legend up in a controversial way and making him relevant again to the world. Making him be talked about and get his flowers to the world. Mrecktv, you did a hell of a job. Right. First and foremost, right?
That shit right there, Mrecktv did a hell of a job. Man, listen. Let's take it to the streets, man. I'm opening the lines up. Call me up, 310. The lines is back open. Let's take it to the streets right now. Wreck Mob, but this is the time to call. Let's get it. Man, oh man. Gillie, you did bad, man. You did it. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the caller tapped in with the people real quick. Hold on 1 second. I got you, caller. Give me a second. All right, caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yeah, this is JR again, brother.
JR, what's going on, man? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, man. First and foremost, man, I had to tap back in because there's a lot of force equivalency going on here.
Let's get it.
All right. So what Mrecktv did compared to what happened with Eminem didn't jump out the window on Melly Mel and just bring Melly Mel up.
Correct.
Melly Mel came at Eminem. Eminem put him in a song. And by the way, Eminem got checked for this. See, people don't like to tell the truth. Eminem was checked for this. All right. Fat Joe actually even said something about it as well. On the Joe and Jada podcast, he had brought this up. I'm telling you, they checked him. Yo, you gotta leave the legends alone. But the difference was that his hit, what he said to Melly was in a song. It was a slight jab in a song. But when he went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he put Melly Mel as one of his teachers. He was one of the people that he thanked for the influence for his own style. So it was different. What Mrecktv did, he didn't just bring up Big Daddy Kane and say, oh, well, Big Daddy Kane wanted the GOATs, or he wanted the best, he wanted the pioneers, and then leave it at that. He was being disrespectful and acting like Big Daddy Kane wasn't one of the ones that paved the road. He was trying to diminish what he had already done. You see what I'm saying? How is that in any way anything good? This is the problem with the generation we in right now, where people are doing things for clicks and views, and they think that because they're getting clicks and views that what they did was okay. It's not.
Facts.
It's not. And what happened with Eminem and what happened with Mrecktv is not the same. They didn't do those. You comparing apples to bananas, man. Pause. It's not the same, man. So I had to just kind of get that off, because I mean we kind of venturing off a little bit talking about Eminem. What does that got to do with the price of tea in China? Let's stay on track here. Yeah. The man was being disrespectful to Big Daddy Kane's legacy. It wasn't just about him saying, bringing up Big Daddy Kane in the interview. he was disrespecting his legacy.
Facts.
When you say what have you done for me lately, to a man, to an artist like Big Daddy Kane, that's like saying, what has Jackie Wilson done for us lately?
Correct.
That's like Michael Jackson saying, what has Jackie Wilson done for us? It's outrageous. Jackie Wilson is your whole style, homie. Everything Michael Jackson is what Jackie Wilson was. Everything James Brown is what Jackie Wilson was. And Lois is kept, everything Elvis was, especially Elvis, was everything Jackie Wilson was.
Facts.
So we got to understand that, man. You cannot take that off the table. You can't say, well, I'm popping now and he ain't been popping in a minute, so that means he ain't nothing. Even Muhammad Ali had to apologize to Joe Louis in the end for the comments that Muhammad Ali said about Joe Louis. He even understood that was not right and exact. He had to apologize to Joe Louis because he understood what Joe Louis had to go through. He paved the road for you, man. And the road paid for both of them brothers was Jack Johnson. So I don't know, man. We getting a little off track here. It ain't got nothing to do with no Eminem. This has everything to do with the disrespect that was displayed and that was not checked live and in person by them brothers on that show who knew better.
Facts.
So I just had to kind of get that off, yo, Reg. I'm sorry, man, but
you good.
You know, I don't want us to get too far off track here, man.
Nah, you good, JR, my brother. Great assessment, by the way, as always. You know,
yes, sir, man.
This is the thing over here, man. In this hip hop shit, if you don't check certain things, niggas will rewrite history. Or they're like, that wasn't disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Act like, yo, Max B did a great thing. Like he said, Max B, great job. What?
Yeah.
Horrible.
That was crazy.
That shit was horrible.
Terrible job.
Horrible. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm never gonna see it how you niggas see it. All that, listen, and I've been in this media shit before all you niggas. Cause what that does, it's like a domino effect. So who's the next legend that's gonna get this on these podcasts? And then I guess what? Oh, it's okay now because it's going to so-called get the legend popping, which he already are. Rakim and Kane is always performing. Okay?
They always forever popping. They paved a road. You can never take that away. You cannot take away the history. And by the way, man, I just got to answer this. Deadly Alliance TV. Jackie Wilson is dead. Listen to the analogy I made, brother. I said, that's like Michael Jackson or James Brown, particularly James Brown, who would say, yo, you know, I'm popping right now. You know, what you done for me lately, Jackie Wilson? They would have never said that because they understood that he was the influence, a big influence on music at the time. He has the major influence on James Brown and Michael Jackson. And they both understand that. And by the way, another sister said, who is Jackie Wilson? As I don't even know, ESEBIO. Sister, you know, go find this out for yourself, and trust me, it's gonna be a pleasure for you. Go find out who Jackie Wilson was. Just put his name in to your search engine and go find out who the brother was, because he was amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's gonna be a great education for you. That's what I would tell you, man. Go find out who Jackie Wilson was.
That's a fact. JR, do me a favor. Tap back in. We got some more callers, and we're gonna get everybody assessment because we're gonna address this shit right. Okay?
Yes, sir, man. And listen, please, y'all, go find out who Jackie. If you have no clue who he is, let's even support that legend, because he was amazing. And I'm telling you right now, Elvis stole the man whole thing. So that's, if you want to see, you know who Elvis is? Elvis stole that man whole platform. Facts, B. But Rec, man, nothing but love. Peace to the Rec mob. Love y'all. And I'll check back in, Rec.
No doubt, JR. My brother. Salute. Let's get it, y'all. Run the likes up. The line's on fire. We got close to 400 staying in the room. Let's get the likes. to match the people in the room. Like button costs you nothing. Let's get it up. Let's get it up.
Yo,
Peace.
peace. It's T's son calling from DC. What up?
What's going
Shout out
on?
to you. Shout out to the Wreck Mob. But I just want to, I'm going to keep this short.
Mm-hmm.
Gillie the kid, you out of pocket, dog. Respectfully. And I mess with you, and I've been messing with you for a long time. But for you to say and disrespect a legend like that, I can't rock with that. And that's all I got to say about that.
No
And
doubt.
I'm out.
All right, my brother. Salute. Let's get it, y'all. Let's make these calls quick like homie did. Let's do it in and out. So this way I can have 100,000 people on this live. The quicker your assessments is on this, I can have 100,000 people more. Let's do this 30 seconds or less, y'all. Call us, state your name.
Yo, Wreck.
Where you calling from?
Yo, what's good? What's good, Wreck? Yo, it's Ron from Jersey, man. What's good, fam?
What's going on, fam? Talk to me, man.
Yeah. Word, yeah, just real quick, man. I'm on the treadmill. I just finished out the gym. I'm just a little ticked off, man. I had been meaning to make a little post about this on my YouTube page. I'm really irritated by Gillie, of all people, man, like co-signing with Max B, dissing Big Daddy Kane. Seriously? Like, come on, man. Gillie's one of us, yo. You know what I mean? I can see Max B clown ass doing it, but Gillie? Like, come on, man. It's sickening, yo. It's sickening, you know? Yo, Kane deserves all the respect. All the old school legends deserve all the respect in the world, yo. So I feel like this. I had a little respect for Max B, but Max B at this time is canceled, man. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to say, Wreck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No doubt, King. Peace. Let's get it. Let's keep this thing going, man. I'm going to keep this thing going fast, man. So call us. State your name, where you calling from. Got a minute or less to hold your breath because we got 1 million people trying to tap in on this line.
This is Infamous. This is Infamous Truth Teller. How you doing, M.Reck?
Infamous, what's going on? Make sure you got your speaker off or your you're speaking directly.
Yeah, I just took it off, yeah.
Okay, so Infamous Truth Teller, one of my biggest supporters, is on the line. Infamous, what's going on? Talk to me.
I just want to say that Big Daddy Kane is one of the originals that paved, you know what I mean, that paved the way for everybody else, you know, that's you know, doing the thing right now. So I think that, yeah. I just think that he's one of the originals. So the disrespect is uncalled for, and it shouldn't happen.
That's a fact.
That's all I just wanted to say.
I appreciate you, Infamous, and thank you for all the supports, the super chats, cash apps, all that. I see you, and
Most
making sure
definitely.
people hit the like button. Run the likes up. Infamous Truth Teller on the line. Salute. Let's get it, y'all. We doing this a minute or less. I'm looking at the clock too. Minute or less. And if you standing on that podium too long, standing on that podium
doing this a minute or less.
I gotta look it off. Call him. Mute your backdrop. You know what I'm saying? Your TV, your laptop. Mute the backdrop. Caller, you there?
Yo, what up, man? Peace.
What's going on? Peace. Who this?
This is Big Lowe's from the Bronx, man.
All right, talk to me.
Yo, real quick, I just want to say, as far as Gillie's concerned, and this is all Philly rappers. They never fuck with New York rappers from the jump. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Chuck Chill Out with Cool, you know, bringing in Cool Chip and Steady B and 3 Times Dope and all that, you wouldn't hear nobody from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Philly niggas don't show New York niggas no love. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, New York should be a no-fly zone for all Philly rappers. Fuck them.
Damn.
And as far as Max B shit, you know what I'm saying?
You want to curse?
Max B, Harlem niggas always had this contention.
Hold on, bro. Easy on the cursing. Easy on the cursing. You know when you curse.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Brother.
You got to send something into the cash at $, M.Reck.TV. But
I got you.
Continue on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as Max B is concerned, you know, I think there's always been this contention between Harlem rappers and Brooklyn rappers, and I think he waited for the opportunity to do something like that. He wouldn't have said nothing about Dougie Fresh. He wouldn't have said nothing about Kool Moe D. He wouldn't have said nothing about Curtis Blow, Big L, none of the Harlem rappers. You know what I'm saying? There's always been a contention between Brooklyn rappers and Harlem rappers, just like Bronx rappers and Queens rappers. You know, there's always been a contention between the two of us like that. You know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, man, like I said, Philly, no-fly zone for New York because they never show nobody no love for New York anyway. And Max B, you know, he's only doing that because nobody checked academics when he did that same thing back. You know what I'm saying? When he dissed all the old school rappers, you know. So everybody feel like they're going to do what they're going to do.
Got you. My brother.
You know what I'm saying? So I got you on the Cash App, though.
All right. Thank you. Let's get it. Cash App, $ M.Reck.TV. Even if you go over your time, you got to send something in. You go over that minute, and then I'm going to bring it down to 30 seconds once the line really get crazy. You go over that minute, you got to send something in. All right? It's a penalty. You curse, penalty. You go over that minute, penalty. I got to kick the podium. You got to send something in. That's just what it is. Got to follow rules. So when you don't have rules, everything is out of order. This hip hop shit, niggas disrespecting legends, you out of line, you out of pocket. We got to restore the order. Over here, Mrecktv, always going to restore the order. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mob. All right, I'm going to have to refresh this app. Too many damn calls is coming in, so I'm going to have to refresh the app. Keep calling, though. I'm going to just do what I got to do on my end, on the back end. We going to get it right. You know what I mean? Keep calling. I just got to refresh the app. A lot of people calling. Run the likes up. What I'm going to do, too, I want to get French Montana response to this because I respect what he did. And he's selling, you know, a mixtape, an album. Him and Max B dropped last night or this morning, you want to say. And, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. For some reason, I don't know why the call's not going through. I'm refreshing this app. Something is wrong. I guess there's a lot of people trying to call. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to replay certain clips from different legends addressing this situation. And yeah, I'm going to get back to the calls because I got to refresh this app. All right. What I'm going to do, for those who just tapping in, I'm going to play the Gillie shit again. I know people who've been here, y'all saw it, cool, but this is a live. So a lot of people, they didn't get the chance to see. They didn't get a chance to see Gillie video and all that, so I gotta play it. Salute to Big Hamza, my bad. Big Hamza. Salute to Big Hamza on the super chat. Big Los from the Bronx, keeping my promise. Had to pay the penalty for cursing just now. Thank you, Big Los, for keeping it G'd up. That's what I'm talking about. See, it's all about that order, and he respected it. And I respect him for doing that. Big Los. That's what I'm talking about. And salute to Miss Honey. You know what I mean? I seen that infamous spot. Miss Honey dropping that $10 cash app. Appreciate you. Seen her in front of the infamous spot. Seen her in front of Come Cal. And all that. Yeah, let me get to some videos now. Let's get it. A lot of y'all probably didn't see DJ Scratch. I'm going to go back to that. Let's go back to Gillie video. But what I want to do real quick, let's go to French Montana. French Montana has something to say. And I respected what he said. Where he at? Okay, here we go. You know what French did? French even, because, it's some people taking old Big Daddy Kane freestyles and making it seem like Big Daddy Kane responded to Max in the freestyle. That's not the case. So French even, what he did, he reposted somebody that took a Big Daddy Kane freestyle he released years ago, and somebody, put a caption on it saying Big Daddy Kane responds to Max B this or whatever. You know what I mean? So let's go to French Montana page real quick. I like the way French did it because French, he's selling a project, but he still kept it diplomatic and respectful to Kane. All right, so French Montana posted this. It was like 16 hours ago. I told Max Kane was coming. Fire. If I was you, I stand down, Max. Wave Guards 2. Mixtape out now. Okay? And Ghostface responded with the fire emojis. We're going to play this freestyle real quick. Let's go to this freestyle. This is not a freestyle of Kane responding to Max. He put this out 3 years ago. Somebody titled it that. French ran with it. And yeah, French is being condescending. I get it. He's trolling. I know it. But I respect it. Okay? More so than what Gillie said. Let's get it.
Straight from the Brooklyn streets where they can see me at. Where it's never easy at, that's the borough we be at. Real hitters keep the strap for any type of beef or spat. Make your head tilt back like Ed a BC hat. That's where we gon' leave you at, make them take a leaky nap. Anytime that we attack, you don't want a piece of that. That thug mentality can be an aphrodisiac. But you're doing too much, homie, please relax. Don't make this animal damage you, animal banish you. Handle you flammable like a match. You do a candle, do with words. I'll be your man if you plan to do any animal acting against the intangible. You must be sniffing out vinyl. Realize I'm a G, you just beside yo. Realize that's Mike, but not Dino. Samo, yeah, not Wino.
Come on, man. Kane do this shit too easy, man. French even know, yo, Max. Flex let him know. Yo, you do not want to battle Big Daddy Kane. You don't want that smoke. But I'm gonna open the lines back up. I'm gonna go to Gillie response that people not feeling. And then I'm gonna go to DJ Scratch and I'm gonna open the lines back up, run the lights up. This is gonna be one of those lives. How long we been live? 50 minutes? Okay, we gonna rock out 2 hours plus. Let's get it.
Reality is first and foremost, right? I want to say shout out to Max B for getting Kane popping again. For getting all them old niggas that's talking about Kane, talking about him again, because you niggas wasn't talking about none of the legends 2 weeks ago, last week, a month ago. Y'all wasn't bringing a nigga up at all. He was just running around doing his shows, performing, getting his money. Y'all niggas was waiting on a nigga to die so y'all could show up to his funeral, nigga. Shout out to Max B for bringing Kane up, and now everybody's giving Kane his flowers, which is well-deserved, Kane. You a motherfucking legend. But the reality of it is all these niggas that's trying to get some clicks and some likes, they're supposed to love Kane. Why y'all wasn't talking about that nigga last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago? There's a whole bunch of other legends the fuck out here y'all niggas don't never bring up. Y'all niggas waiting for them niggas to die so y'all can show up to their fucking funeral. Why y'all niggas don't bring them niggas up? Because the last time I checked, the only nigga that talk about motherfucking legends is Wallow. He the only nigga hold them niggas down on the regular, nigga. So I'm going to say again, shout out to Max B, man, for bringing a legend up in a controversial way and making him relevant again to the world, making him be talked about and get his flowers to the world. Max B, you did a hell of a job. Right. First and foremost, right, I want to say shout out to Max B.
Wrong. That's gonna be my new shit. Wrong. Any nigga out here spreading false information, including Gillie, I know your shit is right. That's your, your quote at the end of your rants. My new shit gonna be wrong. Dead ass wrong. With anybody who agree with that shit. Like I said, my analogy earlier, I'm gonna say it. That's the equivalent of your man. Say your man name is K, and your mom's last name is Miss Johnson, and your mom just started working out again or whatever. Maybe she just, she got a nice frame like that. And K goes, damn, Miss Johnson, I've been seeing you in the gym. Your ass getting fat. That ass looking right. That gym doing you right. And then your moms come to you and be like, yo, your man K was real disrespectful to me. I'm going to finish it. Hold on one second. Hold on. Mute your audio, caller. Mute your audio. Hold on one second. I got you. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get you tapped in. All right, caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yo, this is Antoine, Queens Nation in the building,
All right.
All right, look. First thing I gotta say is, on the real, Max B doesn't even have a catalog to speak on to go against Kane. All you ever dropped was mixtapes. You never been signed to a real label. So how are you gonna speak on this man's catalog? You're not even this man's weight class.
Mm-hmm.
And Gillie talking about relevant. When has Gillie ever been relevant, family? When has Gillie ever been relevant? We know him as the backup dude for Major Figures, and he had a little beef with Wayne. You never been relevant. So how could you say that about Kane, who's always been relevant?
Facts. I'm listening, bro. I'm just texting somebody back. Keep going. Keep going.
No doubt, no doubt. When it comes down to it, the disrespect is like this. You've seen Max B show a video of him at the club or whatever. You might be popping in the tri-state. Kane had a video with him in the UK. All right? He's global. Max B don't even sound the same since he came home. Let's be real. French Montana is carrying this duo. If it wasn't for him, Max B would not be popping. Everybody is saying he don't sound the same since he came home. Let's be real. It's all nostalgia when it comes to him. And that's cool if you're going to ride that wave. But right now, seems like you got diarrhea in the mouth and you feeling yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up and down. Kane is the foundation, period, point blank. Max B, on an interview, said he was the foundation of hip-hop, part of the foundation of hip-hop. If that was the case, why has hip-hop been elevating the whole 18 years you've been locked up? Stop it, bro. The only people in New York was gassed to see him come home. You're not worldwide. You're not even nationwide. Nobody in Cali's checking for you. Texas checking for you. Let's be real. You got to be humble when it comes to our forefathers and things like that. If you take Kane at his height and Kane in his glory day, the popularity that he had next to Max B at his height doesn't even compare. There's no comparison. You take Kane in his heyday at his maximum height of popularity, overshadows anything Max B did. Biggest song Max B ever been on is Ballin', and that wasn't even his song.
Mm-hmm.
On the real, you got to be humble. Because when people show you love and you coming home with snitch allegations on your back, how you going to turn around and kick dirt on another man's name?
Crazy, right?
That's all I wanted to say, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get that off. That bothered me. Because Kane has always been 100% solid.
That's a fact, good brother, man. The people said you cooking. So salute, man.
I'm just saying, look, I wanted to say this one last thing. Mm-hmm. He also said that, yo, you lost me when you did that album cover, A Taste of Chocolate. I'm going to tell you like this. Kane was ahead of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. He started thinking ahead of the curve because everything he did now is standard practice today. Everything he did. Working with R&B acts like Barry White and being on Back in the Block with Quincy Jones, that's all standard practice today. Everything we frowned on him back then for is standard practice today.
Facts. I said
he was just ahead of the curve with his moves.
I said that the other day. Kane was ahead of his time. And he
Yeah, he was ahead of his time. The same thing with Hammer. I don't want to, get off the subject, but everybody clown Hammer about the British Knights deal, the Taco Bell deal, and the Addams Family song. All of that stuff, standard practice today in hip hop. You finally get the kind of deals, as a matter of fact. You gunning for those kind of deals. He was just ahead of the curve. He was ahead of his time. That's it. And because of that, you definitely got to respect that, man.
That's a fact. Great assessment, fam. I got to get to this next caller. My brother. Salute.
All right, man.
Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We going to the next caller. Run the likes up. We got close to 500 people coming in and out the room. All right, run the likes up. Run the likes up. Let's get the likes close to 450.
Yeah.
All right?
All right. What's good?
What's
hey,
good? What is?
See, son, coming from, calling from Washington, D.C. once again.
Okay.
All right. Let me say this, and I'm gonna keep it respectful, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm keep.
You there, fam? What's going on with your phone? You? All right, tap back in, fam. I don't know what happened with your phone. Your shit got spooky. Run the likes up. Salute to the Wreck Mob. What am I going to? Peace.
Hey, this T-Son comes calling from D.C. again.
Okay.
I just want to say this right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Max B, won't nobody know who you are if it wasn't for you chasing Jim Jones around a parked car. If it wasn't for that, nobody know who you are at all. Who? But that's all I want to say. Other than that, you have. I mean, you would be nowhere near. You would be nowhere near. Who we talk about again? Big Daddy Kane,
Yeah.
you know where on his level. And that's all I gotta say about that.
All right, no doubt, good brother.
Peace out.
Peace. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. Okay, I want to hear from my real rights. JR can tap back in. Janie B. Songs by Alicia. Harlem. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just start calling people. D from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see where Harlem at. I think I got him locked in. My man Harlem at. Peace.
Peace, God, peace. Peace. This the real cleanup from, call it from Rochester, but out of Brooklyn, God, peace. Peace to the God and the Wreck Mob.
Salute. Let's get it, good brother. You got
Salute.
the call.
Hey, yo, like in the words of the God, M.Reck, Max B, you wrong. Gillie, you wrong. Like, this is King Asiatic, nobody's equal. He hate to brag, but damn, he's good. And if rap was a gun, he'd be Clint Eastwood. Like, come on, this is Kane.
Mm-hmm.
This is top 5 dead or alive to me.
Fact.
Now I get it. This hip hop thing is very high with the competition. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a level, right, to whereas you can't be a junior high school basketball player that sits on the bench and talk about somebody in the NBA that's in the starting 5 is garbage. You can't be a junior high school basketball player that sits on the bench and says that the 12th man on the NBA team is garbage. So that's the analogy that I want to put forth. Like, Max B is a great songwriter. However, it's the equivalent to him being on the bench in a junior high school basketball team, and he's talking about Jordan or Dominique Wilkins. You know what I mean? I won't hold up the line so long, but he need to apologize and shout out to Fat Joe for getting at him. And while I'm at it, yo, people, get them likes up like the cost of gasoline on your grocery bags. You know, your money ain't getting you far as it used to. So get the likes up so we can keep this going and show some support. You know what I'm saying? This is a black entrepreneur. He's doing great things for the community, and he's been doing it for decades. So get those likes up like the cost of gasoline. And salute to you, Wreck. Salute to the Wreck Mob. I'm out. Peace.
All right, my brother. Salute.
Peace.
Somebody brought some names up. Somebody in the comments said, homie sound like Panther Jones. Panther Jones, I love to hear from him. Songs by Alicia, of course. Harlem. Let me see if I can get Harlem on the line. I want to hear from my real rights real quick. Let me see where we at. Where we at? Here we go. About to call Harlem right now. Run the lights up. You ain't gonna get no show like this ever. Ever. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play the Fat Joe clip. The callers, they're gonna tap back in, and I'm gonna play the Crazy Legs clip. Yeah. Let me go to Crazy Legs, then I'll go. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck, man. It's JR again, bro.
JR, let's get it. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm loving everybody's assessment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was tapping in. You know, I'm happy that, you know, people, like I said this the other day, man. I'm happy that people are really bonding together to check this. Again, like I said, I don't wish for nobody downfall. That's not what I'm trying to say here. But we have to check disrespect, man, particularly to our legends, because one thing that we've always done, and I've noticed this throughout the years, and I'm not just talking about it since I've been alive. I've watched, you know, things that my moms and my grandparents have told me. us as a people, we create things, and because we so influential and so innovative, it's kind of like our mindset goes on to the next. And then we leave things that we created or that we built, and other people pick it up. And then this is why you see people being able to say when Beyonce's going in the country, oh, why Beyonce's in country? What you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's if Beyonce or any black person wants to venture into that side of music, we do what we want. That's our thing.
Facts.
But because we leave it behind, people pick it up and they run with it like it's theirs. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because jazz, blues, all of that is us, and jazz is the foundation for everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Jazz goes to rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues goes into, you know what I mean, the Motown sound. The Motown sound goes into disco. Disco goes into hip hop. You know, we got to know our history, and we can't be so foolish to say things that is being dismissive of what came before us. And peace to the sister that I gave, I let her know to go look into Jackie Wilson, because I seen that she said that she looked into the man and she hyped about it. I'm happy to hear that somebody, has learned about our legends. You know what I mean? It's important, man. We got to look backward, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because music right now is missing that soul. If you really look around right now, we missing the soul.
Facts.
In hip hop and R&B and all of it. We missing the things that made our music timeless. That's why, nowadays there's not too many timeless records. It's funny,
Mm-hmm.
Rec, I'm sorry that, I don't want to be long-winded.
Nah, you good. Rock out.
I was looking at the Billboard Top 100 of last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the year, I always try to do this. I look at the Billboard Top 100. Compare last year's Billboard Top 100 at the end of the year and go back to, let's just say 99, 98, 99, and go look at that Billboard Top 100. That Top 100 from the 90s would smoke last year's Top 100. It wouldn't even be close. I'm not even just talking about hip hop right now. I'm talking about all music throughout all genres. It would smoke it. What's going on with the music of today, man?
You know what?
There is no
There's no soul.
Go ahead, brother.
There's no soul to the music today. Soul is gone. I've been saying
you hit it.
Feel me?
You hit it, man. You hit it, man.
Soul
you ain't never lie, man.
And these podcasts, also it ain't no fucking backbone to these niggas. Niggas is doing anything for clicks and views, and this is why I hate the word gatekeeper, because I don't like that gatekeeper shit. But we gotta regulate who's who in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one time,
absolutely,
in hip hop, you had to be qualified for the position. Okay? And it's a different day and era. We understand that, but at the same time, the fact that people see somebody else from their neighborhood or maybe on social media getting whatever views or hits or going viral, everybody think, oh, if he did it, I could do it too.
Yep.
Remember at one time in hip hop, you couldn't even get a nigga to rap. Like, those who did it. But outside of that, everybody wasn't trying to be a rapper because they knew, you know what I'm saying, you had to be from a certain cloth.
Facts.
But, now that we accepting anything, all the bullshit.
You know what's
yeah.
You know what's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a good and a bad element to this, right? Because back in the day, what you call gatekeeping, right? There was a level of I'm trying to look for the right word. So there was talent, creation. You know what I mean? There was talent development. That's the better word. Talent development.
Curating.
curating.
Mhm.
So the talent was being developed. Now the sad part about this was that, like you said, there was gatekeeping going on. So even there was people like Stephanie Mills and so many talented people, Denise Williams, that we know them, but they kind of got held down a little bit by the politics and by the powers that be. They weren't pushed the right way. You understand?
Mhm.
So extremely talented, weren't pushed the right way. So nowadays, you don't need those record labels. So people are getting on. If you got a song that's catchy, you can put it to YouTube, and next thing you know, you got 1 million followers. So you don't need the record label the same way that you used to need them. Because back in the day, you needed the record label to push your music, and then they developed you so that by the time you hit the people, you was already polished. You was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? There's so many bands that when we heard them, those dudes was around already. By the time we heard them, they was developed though. You see what I'm saying? And nowadays, the people meet the artists right away. There is no talent development no more. And there's also not, like you said, curating of the artists. In fact, Michael Jackson got with Quincy Jones because Michael Jackson met him on the set of the Wiz. Diana Ross introduced him to Quincy Jones, and the rest is history. Think about what Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones has done over the, you know what I mean?
Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones probably got to be the best chemistry in music history ever.
What?
That got to be the best chemistry, the best duo. And they never even did like a Michael Jackson, Quincy Jones album. They did, but didn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a title like that.
It wasn't titled that way. He worked on all his albums, though.
Yeah, I know.
Quincy Jones worked on all,
I know.
But
imagine if they did that though. How much, they made a lot of money. They always gonna make money. That catalog always gonna make money. But imagine if it was Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones presents whatever they're gonna call the album. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like you had Clyde Davis introduced Burt Bacharach to Aretha Franklin, and Burt Bacharach with Dionne Warwick.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's what the labels did very well back in the day, was mission match. Hey, yo, you know what, you even you want to go to hip hop? You had Jimmy Iovine plug The Game with 50 Cent.
With the G Unit. That's a fact. Yep.
See what I'm saying? Like that was the label's job. Now the problem sometimes with the label is that they play too much politicking, and they harmed a lot of people that they didn't let. Like, let's even go to a Joe Budden. Joe Budden should have been even bigger as a rapper. He was nice. Joe was nice. You know what I mean? And I think he got kind of stymied a little bit at Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? There was some politics at play over there.
JR, you cooking.
So that's,
the people say you cooking. Keep cooking, bro.
Yeah, so like I'm just saying that is where the issues have come in, and over time, I think the music has gotten so watered down because now you don't need the record label no more. So these kids that are coming out now, they saying, yo, boom, we're gonna put our music on YouTube. They make a hit, right? So they just using the record labels basically for distribution, and there's nobody curating the talent and putting them with people that they need to get with. That element is not there no more.
Nah.
So the soul is missing. You need look, there's very few people that can do it all. Like Marvin Gaye, when you heard Marvin Gaye, you heard everything you heard was Marvin Gaye. From the percussion to the ad libs to the words you hear that he wrote, like there's very few people that's like that.
Also,
like a
Barry
Prince.
White.
Barry
White.
Barry White was amazing. That dude had what, a 30 set orchestra? This dude was, Barry White was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Barry White was amazing. But there's very few like him. You know what I'm saying? You need a lot of people, they're very talented, but they need the other side of it that can help their talent along. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's missing nowadays, sadly enough. And I think that's really harming the soulfulness of the music that's being put out. Now you got what do they call that? Bubblegum now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get this kind of beat, get this kind of singer, get this kind of thing, and just put it out. Boom. There's no intricacy anymore to the music, man. You know, when you got to work with a Smokey Robinson, he went intricate with you, man. You know what I'm saying? There's certain songwriters, they're gonna go deep into the composing. I don't know, Rec, man. We missing a lot, bro.
No, you cooking, bro. They loving it. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest. This is the time for us to really restore the order. And I'm glad not only myself, yourself, the Wreck Mob, and a lot of legends are stepping up for this disrespect. It shows that people really care and people not having it no more, man. We not having it. Like all that, oh, shouts to Max B for getting Big Daddy Kane relevant again. That shit sound crazy.
That's crazy.
We said that. Mac, first of all, Big Daddy Kane is forever relevant. So you saying that, Gillie, is crazy, bro. That don't even sound right.
It just sounds like a real bozo thing, and like he's trying to like you said. I actually didn't think about it like that, but like you said, and like another caller said, he's trying to protect that money, man. He don't want to take that interview down,
exactly,
because you didn't do the right thing in the moment. And that's really the problem. You should have came on there and said, y'all, I'm sorry that I didn't check this disrespect in the moment. We would have all respected that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We would have all respected that. You could have left it up there and still and all that and say, hey, this is my platform. I like to get everything out real. But I should have done better in the moment because he was bugging.
That's a fact, JR. That's a fact. Nah, this is what we going
Come on, man.
Look. We got another caller calling. What was it? 571-260. We're gonna tap in with them. I don't know if that's a him or her.
Listen, man. Love y'all and my sister. I don't want to butcher your name, but I'm so happy you made my day for saying that you went and checked on the legend Jackie Wilson. You know what I'm saying? That made my day, man. Because I just want the legends to get the proper respect, and I want all of us people to know that we come from kings and queens of this, man.
And
that's all I want to say, man. Salute to you, M.Reck, man, and salute to the Wreck Mob. Salute to SJ David Flat. Love y'all all, and I'll talk to you soon, Wreck.
All right, JR, salute. Let's get it, y'all. We're going to get back to these callers. JR dropping gems as always. Call me up, 310-692-9055 for the people that asking for the number, that don't know the number, that don't look at the screen. But nevertheless, call us. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yo, next one again. Queens Nation in the building. I had to call back.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I had to call back and tap in. I just wanted to say one last thing.
Okay.
Max B is talking all this trash or whatever. Even if you say respectfully, it's still trash. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You talking all this trash, but you can measure a man by his company. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You can measure a man by his company. Max B is Jim Jones' protege. That's Cameron's protege.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z is Kane's protege. That's all I wanted to say.
Got you, good brother. Appreciate you tapping in.
Period.
All right. Peace. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. Okay. We taking calls from everybody. So call me up. I know a lot of people. I got the number in the title. They still ask what's the numbers on the screen, but I gotta say it again. 310-692-9055. Call up so you can speak to the world and the hip-hop community can hear your voice, okay? The streets, the industry, your homies, your girl. Let's get it. Peace.
M.Reck.
What's going on? Who this?
Hey, what's up, man? This is James from Michigan, man. What's happening with you?
What's going on, James? Salute, Kane.
Hey, man, we salute to you, my brother. You know, it's spooky out there. You did.
Yeah.
You got this little young dude named Max what? Max who? Max what? We talking about Big Daddy Kane in the building.
Come on.
You know, we talking about Mr. R.A.W. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? This young brother Max who? He half stepping. Did Big Daddy Kane say ain't no half stepping?
Nah, ain't no half.
This young man want a half step, bro. What's up? What's up with Mr. Smooth in the building? Who the big dogs that came out making and it's already been said. You got the rap god getting with Jody Watley, and then all the rappers start what? Pioneering R&B because of the rap god Rakim. Who's the next soldier that was top tier to go against Rakim? Big Daddy Kane, the BDK.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Farmers Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Coogee Rap. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And this little kid trying to get some views. And Gillie, I am hurt. You come to Detroit, you show up, you on Wallow, you doing your thing, but then you gonna step on the next man, Big Daddy Kane, and the closest to Big Daddy Kane was who? Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls was the next in line. Hey, listen, no disrespect to Jay-Z, but between Big Daddy Kane, because if Biggie was still here, Jay-Z would not even be close to where he is today. So I give you guys out there, man, the Mecca Hip Hop NYC. You know what I'm saying? But you know, homage is due. You know what I'm saying? To the kings of hip hop down to Big Daddy Kane, man. Salute to Mr. Valley himself. And then not only that, this man has slept with Madonna.
No doubt, fam. All right, yo, I'm gonna go to the next call.
Take care, man. Salute to you, man. Love you, M.Reck. Take care, baby.
Love. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. Peace.
Yo, what's good, Rick?
What's going on? You sound far away, bro. Yo.
I got you. Yo, hold on. I got you right now. Yo, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro? Salute, man. You was out and about?
Yes, sir, man. I was at the movies. I was watching some shit.
Oh, word?
Joseph,
Oh,
man.
salute.
Yeah.
What you was watching, man? Shit, make me want to go to the movies.
Well, first and foremost, in the movies is my favorite thing to do, bro. So, like, I'm always at the movies.
Okay.
Passengers. Scary shit that just came out.
Okay.
So, a lot of the time, and the shit had come out Friday, but it come out like Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
you on
yo,
it?
Listen, I actually want to come out. No bullshit. I want to come out with like a movie podcast because I'm always going to the movies, so I need to like kind of
that's
tap
dope.
into that.
That's crazy. Because that's crazy. When I was doing spooky hours, I thought about some cinematic podcast shit. We'll build on that. We're building on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, most definitely, bro. Because I'm like, yo, movies is my shit. I just went to go see the Mandalorian yesterday. That's some Star Wars joint. That was fire. That was like 2 hours, and I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be like spinning the block. If I see something that's fire, I go back and see it again.
Why not? I'm with you.
I tapped in. Oh, listen, I just want to tell you this too. Go watch I Love Boosters. That come out tonight. It's with Keke Palmer and all that.
Okay.
So that's gonna definitely be fire. Yeah, I love Boosters. But I had to call and tap in with you, my guy.
No doubt.
Gillie on drugs, bro. You feel me? He on drugs, bro. He on drugs. And actually, it's funny that you pulled up because I was like, yo, I wonder if Reck is gonna cover what he said. First of all, bro, you didn't put Gillie, like you didn't put Kane in no type of motion, bro. I don't know what Gillie talking about.
Yeah, bro.
Like Max B talking about I made him relevant, bro.
That sounds crazy.
When was Big Daddy Kane not relevant, bro?
Come on.
What are you talking about, my boy? Like you on crack cocaine, bro. Crack is a hell of a drug, man. I don't know what you talking about. And it's like somebody said it in the comment section too. It's like a disconnect with the old heads and the young heads. Let me just say this to the young people. We learn from the OGs. You feel me? Everybody got to get old one day. So remember, when you disrespect old people, you're going to be the old dude one day getting disrespected by young people. So you got to watch what you say, bro. Feel me? You're going to get old one day. You're not going to be 25 forever, my nigga. So respect the elders, bro. Respect that who came before you. Respect who paved the way for you. Respect all that. Gillie's a washed up rapper that never made it, bro. That's what Gillie is. Feel me? He's just mad he never made it. So every time niggas come on here and they disrespect people, he want to come out and start talking crazy. But I did see Big Daddy Kane show love to Wallow. You seen that?
Yeah. Kane. No, I saw Kane respond to Gillie. I didn't see him show love to Wallow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had wrote the Wallow on with like salute.
Mhm.
But if you notice, well, what I seen was he saluted Wallow. He didn't salute Gillie though. And not for nothing, you know who Oskino is?
Yeah, that's the homie.
Oskino, if you notice, bro, I like Oskino because he always call out goofy stuff that people do, and then you turn around and see the goofy stuff they do in real time.
Fact.
So I just wanted to point that out. He always say Gillie a goofy, and this is a representation of why he say he a goofy because of what you doing right now, bro. And it's at the end of the day, man, respect your elders. Big Daddy Kane is one of them ones.
That's a
Gillie
fact.
on drugs. You feel what I'm saying? Gillie on drugs. he on heavy drugs, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But shout out to Kane, man. But I hope everything is good with you, Reck. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful Friday, my brother. You know, health is wealth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I didn't even really. I went outside to get me something to eat real quick, but I didn't really get to enjoy the weather. But I will. I wanted to just definitely address this, and then I definitely enjoy the weather right after the live or so. You know what I mean? Just wanted to address this because this was crazy.
Listen, man.
I'm gonna let this
and
rock.
be safe out here, man. It's hot in New York City. People outside wilding. So whatever you do, stay safe, my brother.
You already
All
know.
love.
All love.
And thank you for letting me tap in again, yo.
Not a
Peace.
problem. Appreciate you, King.
You know that. Peace.
Peace. All right, let's get it. We got more people calling up. Peace.
Peace.
Talk to me. Who this?
Yo, this T-Son called for the last time, called from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And I would say this right quick. Gillie the Kid, aren't you the same man that got suplexed by Beanie Siegel on a car for what I heard? And I don't know how true that is, but being a man, at least to say that you accept that, all right, this will happen. But for you to lie in front of the world, you're a liar. You're a liar. And I heard stories. All right, cool. Except that as a man. As for me, I done took losses, and it's cool to take a loss. You understand? But Gillie the Kid, for you to disrespect the culture and where you come from, and you the same age as me. I'm almost 50 years old.
That's a fact. Yo, this is what we gonna do. Cause I got another caller. You can tap back in a little bit, my brother. Salute. Let's get it. I want the homie to get his thoughts together and all that. I don't know if he been drinking, but I want homie to get his thoughts together. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. This DJ Error Alert. It's my first time calling in, my brother.
Oh, word. Salute. Let's get it. Talk to me.
Yo, I just want to say, man, I'm astonished by how ignorant Max B is, right? I don't even think he realized he dissed the idol of one of his idols.
Come
He's
on.
Max Biggerville, right? After Jigga, right? And we all know that Jigga looked up to Big Daddy Kane. So I'm pretty sure he's sitting back and he's saying,
and Biggie.
And Biggie.
Yeah.
And Biggie. So I know he's sitting back feeling real stupid. And Tupac. Exactly. They all looked up to Kane.
Yeah. It's a fact.
So it's crazy. So he got to be sitting back like, damn, I said something real dumb, man. I shouldn't have said that. He got to be feeling real stupid right now, man.
That's a fact.
You know, so I just think, we got to, these dudes, man, they got to humble themselves, man. I remember listening to something real, I just want to say real quick. I was listening to your show yesterday, songs by Alicia. She was cooking to death,
always cooking.
Right? She cooked him well done, right? And she said, right, he did all that time, and she was like, he still didn't learn his lesson. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Because when you do all that time, bro, you come home with a humble mentality. You come home with a mature mentality. I don't see that in him.
Nah.
I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact,
that's
bro.
a dangerous thing, man.
Yep, but
So,
yo,
I just want
I appreciate you tapping in. I got these other callers tapping in.
absolutely.
I appreciate you, King. Salute. Let's get it, y'all. We're gonna keep this thing moving. We're gonna keep this thing moving, y'all. Mute your audio, caller. Mute your audio, caller, please. You gotta mute your backdrop. 718-909. You gotta mute your backdrop. Your TV, your laptop, please. Hello? 718-909. You there? Caller, you there? Just mute your phone. I mean, not your phone, your TV or your laptop. All right. All right. Tap back in. That's why I tell people when you call, don't have the, your computer playing in the backdrop. Don't have your TV because it's going to spill into the show. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna call that person back. Let me see. Call people back.
Yeah. What's good? Peace.
Peace. What's going on, fam? You just called, right?
Yo, shout out to you, man. Your podcast, man. You're doing a beautiful thing.
Thank you, bro. Salute, man. State your name. Where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. My name is Dex. And to get this topped off, he got to keep his mouth shut about Big Daddy Kane because, number one, I'm his lookalike. And I've been rocking with Kane for years. I sat and ate dinner with his family numerous of times. So Max B, I'm going to lead this to Max B. What you want, huh? Dope or dog food?
That's a
and
fact.
For Gillie,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be easy, man. And I'm going to keep this short. Peace to Big Daddy Kane.
All right, let me ask
have
you this.
much love for the brother.
Real quick. Are you the cat that did the Mr. Commodore video?
Nah, it wasn't me. But I did, have the chance, but the movie didn't get no kind of go away. It was supposed to be the Juice Crew. It was supposed to be a movie.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
supposed to play Kane. But
hold on,
it never went through.
Was that the Cool V movie?
Nah, that was a movie. I went to the city, and as a matter of fact, Johnny Famous, my man Johnny Famous.
Ooh.
Shout out to Johnny Famous.
Ooh.
Big School.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah, that's my brother too. He's like, yo, you know what I mean? So we went up there, and we supposed to read parts and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't think they got no funding, so the movie didn't go nowhere. But I'm gonna keep it short, man. Kane is a legend, man. And any negative talk about Kane is not good, man. So peace to Big Daddy Kane, and shout out to Kane and his family. And I love Little Daddy Shane. Little Daddy Shane, his brother's like my brother. You understand? So it's just like, shout out to you.
Shout out.
And your podcast. And
Thank
I'm just
you, my
going to
brother.
keep it short and leave with this.
All right.
Max B is on dope, and Gillie is on dog food. Peace.
My brother, peace. Let's get it. That was crazy. That was wild. Let's get it. Salute to the Mrecktv Mall. We here. Peace.
Peace. M.Reck, what's good, M.Reck?
What's going on, man? Talk to me, King.
Hey, yo, this Taj Mahal from North New Jersey, man. You heard?
What's going on, Taj? How you?
Hey, man. I'm good, man. I gotta say, man, I love Max B. That's the way. We definitely been jacking Max B for a minute.
Rocking with him. We rocking with him. We was
and all that, but
yeah,
the disrespect for Big Daddy Kane, we cannot tolerate that.
Nah, bro.
I don't know what's going on with bro head. Nah, I mean, I don't know. He been locked away. I don't know if this is just where maybe this is a gimmick to try to get Kane popping. I don't know. Maybe at the next show he bring Big Daddy Kane up or something. Maybe I don't know the play. I can't honestly sit here and say that
I agree with anything he said about Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane is the god MC in hip hop, one of the god MCs, and he don't deserve none of that disrespect. He out here doing crazy things that Max B can't at his age and his career, the longevity that Big Daddy Kane has. He's still out here doing shows, classic songs that he did years ago. People still pay to see this man perform, and he's not no regular rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He performed. He has a whole show. Big Daddy Kane come from that cloth where you had to get down and you had to dance. Like, you feel me? It was different. Yeah. So for him to sit up here and belittle Big Daddy Kane is terrible and it's nasty work.
That's a fact, good brother, man. I appreciate you tapping in. Love is love, bro.
Love is love.
All right, peace. Let's get it. Call me up. I'm going to rock out. Well, we got hour 35. Okay. We rock out another 25 minutes or so. So get your calls in while you can. Speak while you can. Call us. State your name. Where you calling from?
This is D Ski out of Carolina.
All right, D Ski. Salute. Let's get it.
What's going on, fam? Yeah, man. You got to realize the new school artist, Max B, he's riding Big Daddy Kane from the style that he had from back in the day. The wave been passed on to the new generation.
Correct.
Yeah, Kane, he been out in Carolina since he left New York, and it's all love out here for him. We see him in the streets, say what's up, Kane, and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to him. And that's genuine, you know what I mean? Max B and Gillie, they on some trying to get their name in the algorithm off somebody else, but all they got to do is like, yo, Kane passed the wave, and then went through the 90s, through the 2000s, and just keeping it moving. There ain't no wave without them pioneers.
That's a fact, good brother.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. Yeah, but
appreciate you.
And then everybody go look at the verses when him and KRS went to it. That's stage presence all day long. You can learn from that.
That's a fact, my brother. Salute. Let's get it. Salute to the Mrecktv Mob. We here. I see Philly on the check, and let's see what Philly got to say. 215. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck.
What's going on? Salute.
Peace, salute. This is Jimmy from West Philly. You know what I mean? I want to thank you first and foremost for your platform and the seriousness of it on this day of wisdom, all being born to culture.
Fact.
And I think that this is symbolic of a larger situation within the black culture of the younger generation, even though Max B ain't really all that young, but not respecting those that have come before them. And I think that that's something that, again, the day being wisdom, all being born to culture, looking at the cultural implications of this is just disgraceful. I think that Gillie has a tendency to do a lot of shucking and jiving and cooning on that platform. He could be using it to do a lot more for our people. And I just want to say thank you for bringing some light to this. All hail the king.
No doubt. Peace. Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Mrecktv Mob. I'm loving the callers in and out. Salute to the Mrecktv Mob. They calling from all over, man. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Run the likes up. Hold on 1 second, call. I got you. Run the likes up, y'all. We should have over 400 likes. Let me see where we at on the likes. We should have over 400 likes, over 400 people staying in the room. Let's get it. Caller, state your name, where you calling from.
Yo, what it is, Bad Lungs from Patterson, New Jersey, man.
All right, let's get it.
No, I'm twisted because it's a good and a bad thing. Like, it's bad that, what was already told ain't got to be explained, but it's good that BDK getting more notoriety from a younger audience. You know what I'm saying? Max B is, although it's a disrespectful thing, Max B does have a younger audience than BDK, and now people are going back and like, yo, nah, Max fucking Big Daddy Kane nice. So that's the only thing I wanted to just shed light on it. That it is giving more notoriety to Big Daddy Kane for the people who didn't know about Big Daddy Kane. But at the end of the day, I think Max is trolling.
I mean, he could have flipped.
That's just my opinion.
He could have flipped the Big Daddy Kane record, and made a hit, right? And then ran to a podcast or radio stations like, yo, this the nigga who inspired me. You'd have had all your young followers tapped in like that. You feel me? And then that's even bigger because that's a record. You feel?
You ain't lying. Maybe Kane ain't clear a record. They remixing them every hit that's untouched.
Yeah.
At this point.
They remixing everything. I don't even co-sign that, man. There's certain things you don't touch, man. That set it off. Oh man, leave that alone, please. And then y'all.
I just heard something today. They did him and French look like they going on a remix party. Like they just doing every song. Like, all right, Jermaine Dupri ain't touched that one. Let me get that. Puff Daddy didn't do that one. Let me get that.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, they all over the place with that shit, man. 'Cause certain records that set it off, please leave that shit alone. That shit is beautiful. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. They on what they on. You know, but I appreciate you taxing in. I appreciate you tapping.
You knew they was gonna touch when they did Doggy Style over. All right, man.
What?
I'm out.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Niggas is wildin'. But you know, it is what it is. I appreciate you, King. Salute. Let's get it. The line's on fire. Run a light. Peace.
Peace. What's good, man? What's good, man? It's your boy Remo's Reaction TV, man. We live out of Wilmington, Delaware, man. Peace to you in the crowd, man. I just got
one sec. Go ahead. Salute to Joe Young, 2173 on the super chat. Said, "What up, though? M.Reck, Big Daddy Kane is a legend. Max B ain't nowhere near top 50 New York rappers. Your music isn't timeless like Kane's. You trying to shade his music. Show love. Facts. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You got the floor.
Yeah.
Brother. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. But look, I'm gonna keep it real brief, man. I'm gonna start off by saying everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and I'm not sure what level of intoxications homeboy was on this particular time, but something altered his mind. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit here and cap to y'all and say, yo, I think Kane is the best out of NY or whatever. I have my particular, my top 5, and he's actually in that. But opinions is, what? Everybody got one, gang.
Correct.
But this guy, you feel me? I'm from Wilmington, bro. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, bro. So I'm on Gillie. I'm on, so I know what's going on. And I'm not sure how, maybe they all had the same strand. I don't know. But something altered their mind to where this man was talking crazy. You hear me?
Crazy.
And one thing, man, like I say, man, whether it's a troll move, I don't know if he got an album coming out. I don't know if it's a promo.
Album out right now. Then that's what I said earlier. I said they all on a campaign together. Gillie and Wallow podcast. Max and French just did. Max and French just dropped the album. So you know what I mean. The only two that's keeping it G'd up. But see, they playing good cop, bad cop. Max and Gillie on some disrespectful shit.
Correct.
Wallow and French on some respectful shit. Like I said, they playing good cop, bad cop, but they all in it. They in, you know what I'm saying? Like the podcast promote the album and vice versa. You feel me? So they all in on this campaign, but don't do this to a legend, man. Find something.
Yeah. Like we don't listen, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, man. Hey, M.Reck. I went back to it. I was in my bag. I'm a small time YouTuber as well. You feel me? But I was in my bag today. I was looking at Melly Mel when he dissed, and not to get off topic, when he dissed Eminem and the music, and it's just like I'm trying to understand what is it all for, and what's the overall purpose of, even if he's not in your top 5, who gives a F? You feel what I'm saying? Like, who cares? The thing is, bro, it could be your top 7, like whatever. Everybody's list gonna be different, but you cannot, downplay the greatness, man. We don't have a lot of legends left, beloved. We do not, and we can't let them just. And I respect Max B, much love to Max B, but homeboy was out of pocket. You hear me? He was out of pocket because, like, I fuck with Max B, but I don't know. Like, I can't recite a whole John by him. You hear me? I can't do that. And it's no disrespect, but Kane, man, I go down a list of things, man. From the freestyles to you whatever you want to talk about. You know what I mean? And like I say, it ain't no shade on Max B, but he gotta stay in his lane, man. Remo's Reaction TV. I ain't gonna rap your head off, dog.
No doubt, my brother. Salute. Let's get it. Lines on fire, y'all. Peace.
Yo, Julie,
What's going on, Mrecktv?
What's going on, family? Who this?
Chillin', man. This big cock of Whiteside Heights, man.
All right, salute. Let's get it, my brother. Run the likes up,
Yeah,
y'all.
salute, man. Yeah, man. Run the lights up, man. Yo, M.Reck, I just want to give you your flowers, man. I'm a first-time caller, the first time calling. And I just want to give you your flowers. And all I got to say is, man,
thank you.
This is an example of why you got to stay humble. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay humble, man. Sometimes people get too excited. They're too happy. I understand you just came home and you're happy, but that's what happens, man.
That's a fact, good brother.
You get too excited, you start rambling, man. You just got to stay humble, man. You know what I mean?
No doubt, good brother. I appreciate you tapping in, man. I appreciate you showing that.
No doubt. Keep doing your thing, M.Reck, man. Whiteside Heights in the house, man. Keep doing your thing, B.
Salute to the whole Washington Heights. You heard?
No doubt, man. 175th for watch.
My man.
June Park.
Yep.
All right, man. Do your thing, M.Reck.
Right. Peace. Let's get. I'm loving the love. I'm loving the energy. Let's keep the energy right. Let's keep it going, man. We holding the culture down. We holding Kane down. Listen, man. I don't give a damn what narrative niggas have put out there. We not going for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Gillie the homie, but whatever. It is what it is, man. When you wrong, you wrong. Peace.
Mrecktv.
Salute. Who this?
JDB, I had to call it. Mess
What's
with
going on? I ain't know who the hell you was. What up, though, JDB?
What up, though?
I ain't know who the hell you was. You got me on that one. I ain't gonna front.
Hey, I was a little spooky on that one, huh?
Yeah, definitely sounded spooky. I'm like, who this? I'm like, yo, I'm trying to keep it respectful. I'm like, yo, who this on the line sounding all weird and shit? You know what I mean? But it's all love, though. What's up, though?
So what up, though? Listen, I had to sit out and do a little homework.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down at least 60 names, and this nigga ain't even come up.
Damn.
All from New York.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I didn't even get all of it. Like, I can't even remember, like, some of the people's names in the groups, I forgot. And this nigga name never did come up.
Crazy.
He ain't even the most famous in Bird Gang.
Mm-hmm.
What is this nigga even talking about?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know.
And people keep giving.
What's your thoughts on Gillie reaction?
You know what? I tried not to say nothing bad about Gillie because we kind of put him up under our arms here in Detroit, but you know, he one of them niggas that I got to kick to the curb at like 50.
Unfortunately.
Like he did the same thing when he had T.I. on his, him and Wallow did the same sort of thing, and I kind of swiped it to the side when they had T.I. up there.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of did the same thing, and nobody really paid it no attention. But this is, if we look back on it, this is their MO.
Damn.
They got a good relationship with French Montana. Think about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So by a product, they go back this nigga, Max B.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good relationship with 50 Cent. So by product, they gonna keep T.I. at arm's length.
Mm-hmm.
He moving real. They both of them moving real weird to me.
Crazy, man.
And they trying to rewrite history like everybody else came out with this first. Frontlining and protecting Big Daddy Kane's legendary status. Mm-hmm. Everybody know you did 3 lives and people had barely said anything.
Correct.
It's just weird to me.
That's all good. They know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad, I got my platform and I move how I move, and the rec mob, y'all move how y'all move. We move as one, in unison. We gonna protect this culture, protect our legends, and when you wrong, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? But Janie B, tap back in. Somebody from 516 keep calling. I don't know who that is. They just keep calling. Let me see who this is. Tap back in. All right?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Somebody keep calling from the same number. Hopefully, no. Well, 518 rather. The line is open too. So whoever this is. Peace.
Hey,
Peace.
yo, it's me again, DJ Errler from Albany. I just
Okay.
want to point something out, M.Reck. Point something out. Now, you know they say birds of a feather flock together. Everybody take note that Jim Jones used to be Max B man, and what did Jim Jones just do not too long ago that's identical to this? He disrespected a legend, Nas. And now this guy's doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, we spoke on that when I did the first show. Wow, they saying, hold on 1 second. We got breaking news. Salute to Let's Ride 50 said, M.Reck, can you see my message? The legend Rob Bass just passed away. Damn.
Oh man.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace.
Wow,
to Rob Bass.
Rest
man.
in peace, man.
Damn.
Rob Bass, super legend.
Super legend, man.
Super legend. Yeah, yo, I just wanted to say that, man. Peace to the M.Reck mob, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing out there, man.
No doubt, good brother. Salute. Appreciate you.
All right. Salute.
Big. Let's get it, man. Damn, that shit just changed the mood. Mute your audio, caller. Mute your audio, 646-806. Mute your audio. Your laptop or your computer, your TV.
Okay. Yes, sir. I got you. I got you. It's muted. It's muted.
I can still hear it. You know what I mean? Whether your TV or laptop, put that all the way down. See? Hear it, right?
Oh, wait, the TV is down too.
Nah, just turn it off right now.
Oh, no, it was up.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
I called there before.
Okay. So so let's get it, good brother. You good now. So state your name.
I'm David Robinson from Brooklyn, New York.
All right, talk to me, man.
I got to say ditto to the last maybe 4 or 5 that came before me. And what you said, 2 played good cop, another 2 played bad cop. No more need to be said. And also the fall of America we're witnessing right now. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
No doubt. Good.
And that was very disrespectful about Big Daddy Kane. Because I represent Brooklyn. I represent the 5 boroughs. And I've been out in Philly to the Penn Relays. Black Thought would never said nothing like that. So I just want to say peace and blessings and keep doing what you're doing. M.Reck TV.
No doubt, good brother. I appreciate
you're killing it. You're smoking.
Thank you, good brother.
Peace and blessings to you and your family.
Thank you, good brother.
Be safe, drive safe, and travel safe.
You're ready. My brother. Appreciate you. Salute. Let's get it, y'all. I'm gonna say this, man. They saying Rob Bass, the legendary Rob Bass passed away. You know, Harlem legend. Crazy. All right, let me see. I'm trying to put it in the title too. So this way I gotta pay my respects. I'm trying to get some info on that too, because somebody in the chat room put me on the game. All right, so if you got a link to that Rob Bass thing, I'm trying to put it in the I'm trying to cover that. Let me know if y'all got like a credible news story, you got a link to it. You know, let me know. I'm trying to put it in the Google search. It's not coming up. You know what I'm saying? What was it on TMZ? Let me see. Who reported it? Where y'all got that news from? Let me see. Is it TMZ? I mean, Rob Bass is a legend. I don't know if they going. He's an 80s legend. I don't know if TMZ going to cover it. I don't see it on TMZ. Where y'all got that from? Man, somebody said that's my cousin. It'll soon be out. It just happened. Oh, okay. Salute, let's ride. Word. My condolences, man, to your cousin. And he's a legend, man. Man, that's crazy. That changed the mood. So let me know, let's ride. What did he pass away from? Was it natural causes? Talk to me. You may have to call up, man. You're welcome. You may have to call up because we need this information, man. I mean, the fact that you put it in the chat room and I put it on the airways, you might as well call up and really give us the info. Because, thousands of people is hearing it right now as we speak. I mean, homie said that's his cousin. Hopefully he ain't going, put no bad information out there like that. Yeah, I don't see no outlet that got that raw base news. I don't see nobody reporting on that. I put in the Google search. I don't see that. So it gotta be super fresh. I'm taking his word. Oh, he was very sick? Okay. Got you. Yeah, that kind of altered the vibe a little bit, but rest in peace if that's the case. The raw bass. You know what I'm saying? Easy Rock passed away like 2 years ago, around this time, April 2024. No, my bad. Not 2014, right? Yeah, I said 2024. My bad. Not 2 years ago. 2014. My bad. It's hard for me to keep up with the years. Said it just happened? Okay, I got you. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to keep these calls rolling. All right, call me up. We about to hit that 2-hour mark. So on that note, we gonna I'm gonna play the Gillie clip for the people who just now coming in the room. I'm gonna play the Crazy Legs clip, the Fat Joe clip, and yeah, man. I'm gonna take this call too. Peace.
Yo, Reck, what's good? Harlem again.
Harlem, what's happening, bro?
Yo, rest in peace to Rod Bates, the legend, Rest in peace to him and his family first and foremost.
Rest in peace. You know what I mean? My condolences to him and his family. Facts.
Most definitely. I got a question, Reck. I was thinking about this. I wanted to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Should people be allowed, and I want to know what you think, should people that are not legends or people that haven't put in the same work as an individual that they speaking on, should they be allowed to speak on them? So, for instance, do you think Soulja Boy's a legend?
I mean, at this point, look. At this point, this is my thing, right? For me, I got my own definition of legends. Like I came up with, if you've been in the game, right, for over 10 years actively, and you made a powerful impact,
okay,
that grants you legendary status to me. You 10 years plus, but you have to make a powerful impact.
All right. So the reason I asked you that is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Soulja Boy's been in the game over 10 years. So if we go by your logic, he would be a legend, right?
He is a legend to that era. Okay. He is. There's a lot of people that took his formula, like his marketing. Right. You feel me? Yeah.
All right. But has Soulja Boy made that much of an impact to come on here and discredit Jay-Z? That's the angle that I'm going at it with, right? So I feel like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. He's a legend for what he do, but he's not in the same conversation as a Big Daddy Kane.
No.
But you feel me?
But that's what I'm saying, because when you look at Max B, right? Max B has made an impact, but he hasn't made an impact to discredit none of the legends. So when you look at a Soulja Boy, he's made an impact, But if he got on there and was like, yo, yeah, like, I don't hear Jay-Z on the kiosk, to me, even if you a legend, I feel like in order for you to speak on somebody, you gotta do as much as them or more. And I feel like that needs to start being the standard. Like, yo, bro, you don't get to speak on somebody unless you on their level. Feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So I wanted to pose that question because I feel like a lot of people that haven't put in the work or that's on that level is speaking on people. You can't be somebody that just started boxing and say, yeah, bro, like I knock out Terrence Crawford. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on his level and level of credentials. Do you agree with that though, or you feel like people could just still speak out of turn? Like that?
No. I do agree with that, but I feel like you could speak on anybody. It's just the context that you're speaking on them on. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, for instance, if Soulja Boy want to say, "Yo, shouts to Jay-Z, he's a legend," he got the right to say that. You feel what I'm saying? But if you,
that's what I'm saying.
If you
That's what I'm
disrespecting,
saying, right?
you know, like say like it's somebody who's brand new, that don't even have Soulja Boy status or not, nigga, you out of line, you out of pocket. That's with anybody, yeah.
Cause like Soulja Boy, remember it was a point in time where Soulja Boy was disrespecting Ice-T. Remember that?
Yeah, of course.
So now
he was out of line
let
for
me
that.
ask you
He
this.
was, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what's so funny? Because you laughing because I'm laughing too. And salute to Ice-T, he a legend. That's my man.
right.
Ice-T violated Soulja Boy first.
Right. No, okay, cool. So let's stay right there, right? So that's why I was just getting ready to ask you that question. What if a legendary rapper, right, disrespect somebody that's not on their level? Is it okay?
No, it's not. Look,
for that person
I'm glad you. Great analogy. I'm glad you brought this up because I remember that and that shit was funny as fuck, right? Because
it definitely was. Bro.
Now look, I'm gonna break it down. Ice-T disrespected Soulja Boy, and I'm gonna say this: disrespect get met with disrespect. Remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No matter who it is. You feel what I'm saying? And
that's a fact.
He disrespected Soulja Boy. Like I remember, like he just threw his name in the hat. It was like, yeah, you know, long as you don't make music like Soulja Boy and no whack ass shit like that, or some shit like that, right? So Soulja Boy responded. It was like, this nigga's the forefather of my nuts, right? And I was like, oh man, it was wild. But you gotta understand, this nigga Soulja Boy, he in a lane doing the Superman shit, you know, and he on the social media, you know, like he doing this one too.
But I'm gonna say this to you though, right? Right? But I'm gonna say this. Snoop Dogg said something back then. He discredited him too, right? But Snoop made a good point. He said you could make a song, and he said the shit could be trash, and he said the radio will play it so much that you'll start to like it. And I thought that was like a great assessment because it's the truth, bro. How many songs have they played on the radio and you hear everybody, yo, this shit is ass. And then they'll keep playing it, bro. He's like, damn, like this shit do gotta.
That's the money. That's the money behind the record. That's the money behind the record.
And I don't feel Soulja Boy is lyrically nice, but I feel like he make music that make you want to dance. He make music that, you know, get you hype and all that. But I'm glad we spoke on this, bro, because I feel like a lot of legendary people have spoke on unlegendary people. So I used to live in the South, right? So I'm gonna give you a crazy analogy, right? You want to know the difference between up north and down south? And no disrespect to the South, but I gotta keep it real. Down south people, a lot of them don't be logical with they take, right?
Hold on, real quick. You sound far away, bro. Always talk direct on the phone because it's going.
Sorry.
Yeah, you good.
So I feel like a lot of down south people they don't be logical with they takes. So I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? You could be from Brooklyn, right? I'm gonna use Brooklyn as an example. You could be from Brooklyn, right? If you say designer is better than Jay-Z, you should get slapped for that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way you can logically think that, right?
That's a fact.
So you can't be so Brooklyn, right, that you would say something like that. You dig what I'm saying? So down south people, they be so locked into the I'm from down south, they'll just say shit that's like extreme out of pocket, right? So I heard somebody tell me before, yo, Kodak Black is better than Jadakiss. You get what I'm saying? You can't be that much of a southerner, bro, that you would fix your face to say some bullshit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Some
that's a federal offense, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you, but some people are delusional, and some people
That's
live in.
what I'm saying. No, but down south people be like that, Reck. They'll say that, like, yo, I'm from Pompano, Florida.
But
and then it's like,
But I was gonna
so
say
what,
this:
bro?
they delusional, but they also living in the moment. You know what I'm saying? They caught up in the momentum of what's hot right now. You feel me? Like when you mentioned Kodak Black and Jadakiss. Jadakiss is forever timeless. Kodak Black,
Yes, sir.
right now he going through a lot right now, but it don't have nothing to do with music. And he not,
Yes, sir.
and you know, his fans and or whoever the demographic that was listening to his music, they not really on him right now. They on
Yes, sir.
maybe a young boy or whatever they on. You feel me?
I want to ask you this one last question, and before I let you go, right?
Mhm.
As an elder, right? Do you feel like it's your job to teach your kids about who we grew up on? So, prime example, I met a kid from Jacksonville, Florida. He don't know nobody that up north know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we was going at it, and he was like, yo, I don't know who Nas is. I'm from Jacksonville, and in Jacksonville, we listen to drill, right?
Mhm.
And I'm offended because I'm like, yo, you in New York talking about you don't know who Nas is, right? So we get into a full-blown like thing about it. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta watch your mouth. Like Nas is one of them ones up here, right?
Mhm.
So much so, a Philly dude jumped in and was like, yo, are you out your mind? Feel me? So like, we on Young Boy. Now, do you feel like, as us being older heads, when young people say they don't know legends like Nas, do you feel like we wrong for getting on them, or do you feel like it's the parents' responsibility to school them on who Nas is? Because I'm sure his parents from Jacksonville, that's obviously in the 40s, 50s, know who Nas is. So is it our job to get on the youth, or is it the parents' job to school the youth about who the real rights is that made this hip hop thing what it is?
Both. Y'all did right by letting them know you need to do your homework. See, let me break it down. Hip hop people gotta always remember it was about doing your research and still is. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because you have to pay homage to the people that came before you. You know what I'm saying? So many times you probably heard me say salute to Ralph McDaniels. You feel me? Fab Five Freddy, Sway, even Star. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Because the people that paved the way for you, now if you do your homework, you're gonna know how to navigate in your career, in your journey. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
It helps you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
sir.
that's what this is about. Hip hop is all about paying homage, and in order for you to pay homage, you got to do your research. So you did right. The parents need to be schooling them, as well as people that's from another generation like y'all, schooling them on who Nas is. So yeah, facts. Yes.
And that's the thing, because I feel like a lot of Southerners, because again, I lived in the South. A lot of Southerners, they play like Trick Daddy, Lil Boozy, and all that, right? And me personally, Reck, I think some artists from the South is dope. Scarface, Ludacris,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like Jeezy. I think down South has legendary artists. I think where the disconnect is, right, is some people just grow up a certain way and they just lean more towards their music. I don't care where you from, bro. If you fire, you fire. Feel me? It don't matter. New York, Alaska, you feel me? Wherever you from, bro, if you make good music, I'm listening to good music. Me personally, I think Kodak Black is garbage. Listen, y'all niggas in Florida can hate me all you want. He ass to me, bro. But you feel what I'm saying? That's my opinion. He trash, bro.
No doubt.
But Florida got, like, to me, I think Ace Hood is better than Kodak Black, bro. and people would think I'm crazy. But if you put both of them niggas in a room, Rec, I think Ace Hood will smoke Kodak. Do you agree with that, or you think I'm crazy for that?
No, I'm with you. Ace Hood is a better MC than Kodak Black, but I would say Kodak Black do got some hit records. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Fair enough.
Feel me?
Fair enough.
So yeah. But this is what we gonna do, because I'm at the 2-hour mark. I got a few other people I'm gonna get to, Harlem. Man, but
Yo, Rec, salute. I'm gonna tap in on your next live, bro. You know that.
no doubt, bro. Salute. Peace. Run the likes up, y'all. I'm gonna take a few more calls. I gotta get out of here, man. I'm past my 2-hour mark. And I'm gonna just take a few more calls. Let's make these calls quick, man, because I got a appointment I gotta get to. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's do this in a minute or less. Let's get it.
This is Janie B.
What's happening, Janie B?
What up, though?
What up?
Now, I call back to say this. It's delusional people everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So being a person that know about Nas and shout out to Harlem.
Shouts to Harlem.
Instead of coming with a certain kind of energy, because I take people for what they are. I'm aggressive, so New Yorkers don't bother me with their aggressiveness.
Mm-hmm.
But it's certain people that when you talk to them and you meet them with that type of energy, they already on the defensive anyway.
Correct.
So instead of coming with them like that, how about just play them something that's great?
Mm-hmm.
Like some people ain't got people that show them these other people.
Facts.
And far as Soulja Boy, Max B need to understand this. I can quote some of Soulja Boy's stuff. And Drake stole his whole flow. Within the first 3 years he was out. So the nigga that they trying to say is the top seller stole Soulja Boy's flow.
That's a fact. Jacked him. Said,
yeah,
my whole style.
He said that on Breakfast Club. Drake.
My whole flow.
Yeah, but if we just, as the older people, we got to, not only on your show, but start playing some of that in our cars.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Look,
but I know you gotta go. I just wanted to.
Yep. Nah, I appreciate that, man. Great assessment. And I'm gonna tap in later. I'm going live again later. I just wanted to get this out the way. You know what I mean?
I'll be here. I got in here late though.
Nah, it's all good. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you more.
All right, peace. All right, y'all. Let's make these calls 1 minute because I gotta get out of here. Peace.
Yeah, I just want. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you gotta mute your audio because mute your TV or your laptop or your computer.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay. What I was going to say, I'm just D from B-More.
Okay. Salute to the whole B-More.
What I was going to say was this, right? I think what really got Max on that interview was the fact that Wallow reached all the way back and mentioned Big Daddy Kane. But let's not forget that Max said, hey, I love Big Daddy Kane.
Mm-hmm.
I think just the idea that he reached so far back, when he wanted Wallow to name somebody, he wanted somebody from his era, somebody around his age. That's like if we talking boxing and I start talking about who nice, who do this, and you say name somebody, I go, well, Roberto Duran was putting them down. Roberto Duran, name somebody more up to date. Mm-hmm. I believe that's what it really was.
I mean, I get it, but also us as, you gotta understand, nobody really gets a pass, but this is Max B, who's 48, just turned 48 yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He had a born day yesterday. He's not a young boy. And like he said, he grew up on Kane. So it's always got to be a certain respect. And like, yo, Wallow, you mentioning Kane, that's a legend and all that, but let's talk about somebody that's current now. You know what I'm saying? Let's,
yes.
You could do things in a respectful way. Like Kane is forever, relevant. But yo, Wallow, I'm talking about, the dudes that's out right now. He could have said it just like that, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%.
Conversation. Max B saluted Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes,
you know, it's just the context of how you say things. So that
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with you. And you know, I can't leave this out, right? You know, Max Bigavell, he said he Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z all rolled in one. Tupac, you know what I mean, he used to say his mouth and get him in trouble. So Max, you know.
Nah, he definitely put his foot in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But I appreciate you. I'm gonna take a couple more calls. I gotta get up out of here. All right.
I appreciate you too. Have a good one, man. Thank you.
Peace. Let's get it, y'all. I'm doing these calls like in a minute because I gotta get out of here. Peace. Mute your audio, please. Mute your audio, caller, please. Y'all gotta listen. Mute your audio. Don't call with you listening to the show. Mute your audio. Just mute that shit or just turn that shit off when you calling the show. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. What's going on?
What's going on, fam?
Slick from the DMV.
All right, salute.
Kane performing tonight in Bethesda, Maryland, in the DMV, man. He's still out here getting his money and getting his shows on, man. He's a legend to us too down here in DMV, man.
No doubt. Where he performing at? Exactly.
Bethesda Blues.
Okay. All right. I appreciate
Max B couldn't get a show down here to save his life.
No doubt, my brother.
I'm out.
Salute. Let's get it. All right. So I'm going to just play all the clips for everybody just now coming in the room. Y'all got to rewatch the dope live, a lot of dope assessments from the callers. So you're going to have to rewatch it. I'm going to play all the legends that responded from DJ Scratch, Fat Joe, Crazy Legs. I'm going to play Gillie response, all that. All right. Salute to the Wreck Mob. I appreciate y'all. Salute to SJ, JR, Janie B, Harlem, everybody. I was trying to get flat on the tap in, but nevertheless, I go back live later. But I need y'all to run the lights up on this live and hit up the regular comment section. Leave your comments in the regular comment section when it's rebroadcast. All right. Salute to the Wreck Mob, and shouts to the homie that let me know Raw Bass had passed. He said that's his cousin. Let me see if I can find him in the chat room. Rest in peace, Raw Bass. If that's the case, you know, we don't want to put out some false information, but homie said that's his cousin, so we're gonna take it on face value. You know what I mean? And if it's not, you know, I'll clean it up, you know, on my next live. You know, he said that's his cousin. Somebody in the chat room. But nevertheless, I appreciate y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. All right, thank you. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone, but I'm going to play a lot of clips, so stay tapped in. Salute. Let's go to, we're going to go to Crazy Legs.
Okay. Wow. Anyone trying to disrespect Big Daddy Kane and not really understanding that Big Daddy Kane is hip hop on many levels. He's not just an industry head, which industry heads come and go. Kane has actual cultural influence and he's also someone who knows more than just rap. He knows about breaking, graffiti, DJing, all that good shit. So for anyone to say that they've had more of an impact than him on hip hop when what they do is rap industry stuff, I don't know, man. Like, Kane is hip hop whether the industry exists or not. So wrap that shit around your lips. Okay. Wow.
That was Crazy Legs, you know, the legendary B-boy Crazy Legs, known for all the breakdancing and all that. All right, I'm gonna play different clips from different legends reacting. I'm gonna go to DJ Scratch. I'm gonna play Gillie. I'm gonna play, let's get it. Run the lights up.
First and foremost, right, I want to say shout out to Max B for getting Kane popping again. For getting all the old niggas that's talking about Kane talking about him again, because you niggas wasn't talking about none of the legends 2 weeks ago, last week, a month ago. Y'all wasn't bringing a nigga up at all. He was just running around doing his shows, performing, getting his money. Y'all niggas was waiting on a nigga to die so y'all could show up to his funeral, nigga. Shout out to Max B for bringing Kane up, and now everybody's giving Kane his flowers, which is well-deserved, Kane. You a motherfucking legend. But the reality of it is all these niggas that's trying to get some clicks and some likes, they're supposed to love Kane. Why y'all wasn't talking about that nigga last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago? There's a whole bunch of other legends the fuck out here y'all niggas don't never bring up. Y'all niggas waiting for them niggas to die so y'all can show up to their fucking funeral. Why y'all niggas don't bring them niggas up? Because the last time I checked, the only nigga that talk about motherfucking legends is Wallow. He the only nigga hold them niggas down on the regular, nigga. So I'm going to say again, shout out to Max B, man, for bringing a legend up in a controversial way and making him relevant again to the world, making him be talked about and get his flowers to the world. Max B, you did a hell of a job. Right.
Wrong. You're wrong, Gillie. You're wrong. Wrong. Dead wrong.
Peace, peace, peace. And I see everybody up in arms about the dude disrespecting Big Daddy Kane on that podcast. And shout out to everybody that, that's in defense of Big Daddy Kane, that spoke out, Fat Joe, My Son, so on and so forth. The list goes on. But I just want to address the real problem, the root of the problem. Because that part of that interview should have never been seen. They should have edited that part out and then posted the interview. It should have never been seen because they know it was disrespectful. But, in this day and age, everybody want to go viral for bad things. You know what I mean? It should have never been posted. And I remember when black media first began, and black media was started strictly because anytime you seen a hip hop artist in the newspaper for something bad, anytime we did good things, we would never get coverage of that. So that's what black media started doing. That's why black media was created, to highlight all of the good things that we do and protect ourselves, protect our kings and queens of this culture. That's what it was for. And for some crazy reason, we lost our way by far for a long time now. That's the real problem. We have to protect our kings and queens of this culture, man, no matter what. Fuck them views, fuck them clicks. We need to protect each other. No other genre of music, no other culture will allow somebody to disrespect one of our hierarchy kings and queens of this culture. We got to do better. We got to do better. And, no disrespect to anybody, man, but we got to do better as a culture. Somebody got to do the right thing. Everybody can't just do the smut shit, man. And just by y'all putting that out, that shit probably put a battery in homie back. He probably gonna say something else disrespectful. And that's the problem, man. You can't. You gotta police this shit. We gotta police ourselves, man. Allah gives us grace, but we gotta give grace to each other as well. Word. And I hope everybody have a great, safe summer. Let's just do better as a culture, black media. And I know there's the gossip sites. There's a space for that. There's a space for that. There's a space for the smut, or for the podcasts that claim to be for the culture and shit like that, y'all can't be doing shit like this, man. You can't allow that type of shit to see the light of day. You can't do it. Big Daddy Kane is a king.
Facts. All right. What else I got to play? Oh, we gonna go to Fat Joe shit. Salute to the Rec Mob. Leave those comments in the regular comment section. I'm gonna go live later. I just wanted to, do my part. Give y'all all the context to everybody, all the reactions to everybody responding to the Big Daddy Kane disrespect that Max B put out on $1 million worth of game. All right, let's get it.
French Montana, Max B. Max B, you know I stood by your side no matter what. You came home and showed you love, opened the platform. Got nothing but love for you. Serious love. Can't disrespect Big Daddy Kane. Can't go against the legends. Can't do that. Can't downplay the man's contribution to hip-hop. Can't do that. And Max B, I fuck with you. Seriously. On another level. But you can't, that's another thing going on in hip-hop. This was... Woo! Woo! Max B, my man. Don't get it fucked up. But he's non-cypher God. Can't disrespect Big Daddy Kane. Or none of the legends. You know what happens is everybody pays their dues. And so when you say, look up right now, I can say Ras Kass. Ras Kass paid his dude. He didn't become a big superstar, but he's working in Europe somewhere. Say KRS-One, he got a whole tour in Europe right now. And so all these rappers, just because you haven't bumped into them, where you're going in your venues, they all working, making a great fucking raw bass. They all making a great living, Grandmaster, whoever the fuck you name. But what we can't do is get the light, get the shine and disrespect the legends, which is something that's intolerable. It's intolerable. And I'm surprised because Max B's a really good guy. Like, he's a really good guy. I'm surprised. He should take that one back. If there's one you take back, you take that one back. Hey, I don't like taking back shit either. Once I say it, I say it. It's up in the air. Know what I'm saying? But
it's crazy. Fat Joe shouted out Rob Bass a few days ago. And Rob Bass' alleged cousin said he passed away during this live. So if that's the case, rest in peace, Rob Bass. Salute. And we're going to protect our legends. We're going to salute our legends. We're going to protect this culture. Salute to the Rec Mob, Double Deuces, and Bubble Gooses. I appreciate y'all. Salute to SJ and everybody. Salute to my brother, David Flat Sparks. We let the sparks fly. Salute to my brother, Rip, Forgotten Kings TV. Yeah, we gone. Double Deuces and Bubble Gooses.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck TV.